Did the game just not play or something? What the heck? Oh, it's just taking a while. Taking 9,000 hours. Would you believe? Taking 9,000 hours. 9,000 hours. I can't believe it's taking 9,000 hours. 9,000 hours. Ishikwe. Quick start to get that going. Oop. Throw that down for me. Throw that up for us. There we go. That's a proper. And then do this. Why? Because I am not one to wake up from a nap and be like, it's get up and go time. I am consistently like, I'm so eepy. Why? What happened? Where's the rest of the world going? That's my ass every time. I'm gonna just do this. I'll just do that. I'll just do this, this, that. Let's see. The last time in Life After Magic, we met our protag, who also happens to be named us, called Lost, and she was like, yeah, life sucked after being a magical girl and saving the world. Where's my parade, huh? And she has to work at a cosmetic store, and she has a work wife and everything, and she's gay AF because she tried dating a boy, and honestly, 8 out of 10, bad game. Wasn't good. Not a fun time for all. You feel me? So, with that being said, which I am. Waha! Here we are! Dealing with all of this. Go ahead and just that too, because we don't need that today. Mohaha. Instead, we are on December 27th. We have effectively 5 days. I looked up how long we got right after before the end of stream. Seeing we got like the 31st. I kind of figured it was gonna happen that way, but like the game on howlongtobeatit.com was like, oh yeah, this is a 4-hour game. This is a lie, by the way, like, absolute lie, complete slander. But suffice to say, we are going after our trans girl because we are T for T, baby. T for T. And that means if there's a trans girl to romance, we gonna do it. Boop boo. Kind of weird that I've played 2 games in the same era of time when it came to last year and this year, both with Thirsty Suitors and with this game. And I'm just like, I mean, we should make a tradition every February we try to date a trans girl. I think that's a good one. Miranda and I caught up with Les just as she left her house this morning. She has her camcorder with her and a bag full of stuff. We stayed far back and followed her as she makes her way a couple of blocks from her place to a park. Miranda and I jumped behind a tree to observe. What could she be doing here? So far, nothing out of the ordinary. Keeping an eye on what's in that bag. Brenda is right. Because Liz has plopped herself down amongst the trees and upends her bag, out of it spills tons of sentimentality line makeup. That's a lot of makeup. Typical. I make one friend outside of all the magical craziness. She turns out to be the vain villainess. We don't know yet. Have to see what she does with it. Wait, what is she doing with it? Liz dons the makeup in her way. It's all over her face, like a kid playing dress-up imagination. Oh, that's kind of cute. Trust me, this is not yet out of the ordinary. Oh, well, it's kind of cute. Oh! She's always marched to the beat of her own drum. I like that about her. But what she's been saying lately about magical girls. Has she ever told you why she feels that way? Huh. She hasn't. Maybe there's something she's experienced that you don't know about. It'd be hard to talk about the pains of our past sometimes. I don't exactly look back all rosy on her fighting days. But I'm not turning evil all of a sudden. You're right. Let's give her a chance to do whatever it is she's doing. Liz has her camcorder out and seems to be directing some pigeons about their stage blocking. She's laughing, covered in makeup and flaming pictures. This is odd. She is so cute! Come on, she can't be a villainess! Not in my life! Not in my life as the villainess here. Do we just keep watching or confront her? Scatter the pigeons. Observing. We should wait. This could just be a smokescreen. It's a very elaborate and effective smokescreen then. We hang back trying to see if there's more to it. Suddenly, Liz whips around with her camera to catch a pigeon in midair. He spots us. Oops. Lost? And Miranda? Wasn't it? What are you doing here? Do you want to be in my documentary? Liz, what's going on here? Well, I couldn't find real eagles, so I was doing a recreation scene for the climax. Liz's energy burns with passion, and her eyes are a bit wild. Liz, you're just making a movie? I used to make them all the time when I was a kid. I had to pretend I had a camera, and I played every animal, the documentary host, and it was great. It was the happiest time of my life. Well, she's not vying for world domination, but this is still extraordinary. I bend down towards the sentimentality makeup. Why do you need all this makeup? Don't touch that! You need it. I use it to turn myself into the animals. Miranda leans close to Liz. I like what you did with your makeup. Liz calms down. She smiles wildly at Miranda. Let's go! She gay AF! Oh, they're all so gay and cute. Really? It's creative and cool. I did stuff like that when I was little too. I really miss those days. I was happy, carefree, running around in the state park where I grew up, learning all about ecology and animal biology from my parents. I kept remembering these days and wanting them back. I'm so tired. Tired of being me. Tired of worrying about the future. I just wanted to feel light and silly again. I mean, honestly, yeah. Reject seriousness, embrace the silly. Tears start to stream down Liz's face. Oh, jeez. I don't know how to explain. I know it's probably dumb. No, it's not. It's just, it's not dumb at all. Really, it's like, I know how that feels, Liz. I'm not always so good at talking about it either. Hug, Liz. I miss the past too sometimes. Hug. I take Liz into a hug. Miranda joins too. Together we let her sob out her feelings. Oh, it was too cute. Yes. A long quiet moment, but I think she needed it. I think we all needed it. When we separate, Liz is calmer. We all feel a bit better. Miranda pulls me aside. I think we could definitely roll Liz out. We'll tell the others at the hideout later. But I think for now you should walk Liz home. Make sure she's okay. That's a good idea. Liz, let me walk you home. Thank you. I like that. I walk with Liz back to her apartment, where she is greeted excitedly by Mimi and Popo, her sweet little kittens. I know they'll take care of her for now. I was to check in on her soon. As I leave, I know we've answered one question, but now so many more are popping up. Is this connected to magic going away? To the customers at the store acting weird? Who is behind all this? I feel more than ever that we can't leave this alone. I want to protect Liz, my team, and everyone. Because my gut is telling me that the worst hasn't happened yet. Time for work! Wonder what Liz is up to. Alright, we got to almost save. Okay. Is everything alright? I'm unlovable. I'll never recover from the divorce. Damn! Like, you may think, like, oh, this is, like, so heavy-handed. Customers would never say this. No! They do! Consistently! All the fucking time! It's fucking wild what you can hear from a customer. I've literally heard them talk about how, like, they were, like, close to death and everything, or, like, how a loved one is, like, in the hospital and they haven't been able to, like, recover from it yet. And it's just like, 1995? What is she here for? What? She's bawling. Is there anything I could do? Can I call someone for you? Ma'am? You ran out of the store in tears. It's not that. What can I do? Perfume? Sentimentality. Hey, check out this new glitter sample for sentimentality. Shimmers like diamonds, doesn't it? Oh, it does. It's just like when my husband first proposed. Give it to me. I'll pay any price for that. Her expression went twisted there for a moment. Sure. I hope it helps. I have free time now. Yes, thankfully not so terrible day. I can do things. Who to hang out with? Ara, Miranda, or KG? Well, obviously KG. KG's the best. It's KG's big night. I rush home to get ready. Alistair watches in judgment as I desperately assemble an outfit for a heavy metal concert. Alistair, what do people even wear to these things? Do I own any black clothes? I modeled my final 3 outfits for him, and he's unimpressed with all of them. Wow. Damn! You have to say it like that, Alistair. Well, some help you are. Decided to simply embrace who I am and pick out something colorful. I'm sure that's what KG would want anyway. Exactly! We love him so much. He's the best. KG. I get the vibe that's what Alistair was trying to suggest too. After wasting a bunch of time on my outfit, I'm running late. I race outside my apartment building, leap onto the bus as the doors close. I then take the time to fuss over my makeup as the bus leans and bumps across the city. I try to go for something a little dark and daring. I don't want know anybody else there but KG. Why not experiment? Finally arrive, and wow, this place is full of weirdos. The venue is a set of black t-shirts, torn denim, piercings, and tattoos. Where my heart goes out to, honestly. I don't know anybody out there that cannot look good in all that shit, you know? It works, and like, it fucks. The smell. It smells like a locker room in here. Can't breathe. I order a beer at the bar and hang around people watching, waiting for the bands to start. Others look kind of intimidating at first. After a few minutes observing, I realized they seemed pretty friendly. Over the blaring music, I could just about hear joyful chatter and laughter. I think back to Jackie calling me one of her weirdos. And that must be how some of these people feel about each other. I'm suddenly very self-conscious of being a lone twinkling star in the vast black sky. Well, at least KG will know I showed up. Some of the stage lights beam bright, and an announcer warms up the crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the legendary Newcomers Night at the Crow Bar. The crowd cheers and claps. It's kind of sweet. They're being so friendly to new artists. I hope you all had a wholesome, cozy, family-friendly Christmas. But Christmas is over. Let's make some noise! The crowd goes wild. First band up tonight is our very own Diamond Cove. Give it up for the debut performance of the Hellcats. The crowd applauded and cheered in support as 5 musicians walk up on stage and get ready. I spot KG. Whoa, they went all out on their look for tonight. I'm so excited. Yeah, makes a noise. I scream at the top of my lungs. That's my weirdo! Kill it, KG! KG looks up from their bass guitar and peers at the crowd. They spot me and smile. Or is that a blush? Some people in the crowd walk that we know each other and laugh. I think that was a good laugh, right? The band finishes their setup and the singer leans into the microphone. Never mind the bollocks, we're the Hellcats. First one's called Burn Away. Band begins to play and my entire body is assaulted by a wall of sound. Thrashing guitars, pounding drums, crushing cymbals, pitched screaming. Forgot my earplugs at home. Did you try to warn me? It's awesome! Put my hands in the air and go wild. The intensity of the music blows away all my inhibitors. I feel so alive right now. I gotta agree with KG. Speaking to me on a totally different level than pop music. When the first song is over, I give my best screech, howl, hoot in approval. My drifting thoughts are interrupted by another wall of noise, and I regret not having my healing powers do whatever damage is being done to my hearing. This time it seems I'm not alone in my suffering. A minute or so into the song, I start to notice the crowd about me losing interest in the performance. Wait, is this not what normal heavy metal music sounds like? I literally have no idea. KG is really going at it, like, really going berserk on stage. They feeling okay? I don't even think they're keeping at the beat anymore. The rest of the Hellcats look back at KG in the mixture of frustration and concern. Try to keep the song going, but KG's frenzied bass playing is throwing the whole band off rhythm. The crowd starts to boo and jeer. Many more stand in awkward silence. Fine, fuck you then! In a fit of rage, KG smashes their bass guitar pieces on the stage floor. Take a moment to wipe out some tears and regain their cool. They then walk right up to the edge of the stage, lock eyes with me. Princess, we're leaving. Let's go. A stunned silence follows, and every single person in the room turns to glare at me. What the heck did I do? I was just watching. KG storms away backstage, brushing off any attempts the bandmates made to help. I get the sense this may not be the first time this happened. I make my way outside, avoiding eye contact with everybody. I find KG's motorcycle and wait for them there. What the heck took over them? I'd never seen KG that angry before. I really hope it wasn't anything I said or did. KG arrives a few minutes later, looking totally defeated. He didn't take off their stage makeup. Did I say something? Yeah, are you... Oof. What does it look like, Mom? Of course I'm not okay. Totally ruined it. Did a long sigh. That was not cool of me. Sorry for how tonight turned out. Thanks for coming all the way out here for me. Let me give you a ride home. Sure, but you want to talk about what happened? Thanks, but the ride will give me time to think before we talk. I do my best thinking on my bike. If I take the scenic route home? Sure, if that'll help. Yeah, I would. Thanks, Lost. We saddle up and KG takes me on a long nighttime ride around Diamond Cove. The waterfront is strikingly beautiful at night. The pale moon rests high above a calm ink black ocean, and the golden lights of the city glitter like stars on the water. Scenery is enough to distract me for a while. A diversion of what I'd witnessed back on stage. What kind of conversation could I be waiting on the other end of this late night ride? I hold on to KG tighter to protect myself from the cold December air. I wonder what's going on under their helmet. Oh, I know. They're crying their heart out, but I can't tell. After about a half an hour, we roll up outside my building. KG takes off their helmet and seems to be in a better mood. I don't like being your personal chauffeur. Sorry it's so cold out. Why don't we go inside and have that talk? It's getting late. Damn, I'll put on some coffee. I had a beer only about an hour ago. What could go wrong? Well, you don't have to do that for me. I want to have the energy to listen to what you have to say. A long ride home made me a little sleepy. Okay, princess, lead the way. Pretty late, so we tried to stay as quiet as we can. My roommate is the worst. When they're tired and cranky. What's the little place you got here? Thanks, it's kind of crafty, but it's mine. Head to my room and sit on the bed together. Alistair is sleeping away in the corner. We keep the lights off. Yeah, I could say kind of crafty, but it's mine. About a whole lot of things right now. Nice performance, for example. Yeah, about that. We've been rehearsing for weeks. Right at the most important moment, I totally lost it. Everyone watching, too. What were you thinking when I lost it on stage? Yeah, it scared me. I'm not gonna lie, KG. It scared me of how angry you were. I'm so sorry, Lost. I really don't know what came over me. I don't know if I'm the one you should be saying sorry to. Fuck, you're right. I also want to apologize to you too. I made it about you by yelling that we were leaving. Has this happened before? One of the last rehearsal, but it was much worse this time. For some reason I started picturing my dad, saying how disappointed he is in me. And Booyoung, looking down on me no matter what I do. And I pictured you and how Lost would never hurt you. I know that sounds like empty words, but for real, please believe me. That anger was all for me. That fuck you was for me. For my stage fright. And you were there watching, and I was so ashamed. And it built and built, and then I had that total meltdown. And I gotta pick out the pieces. Like, you ever felt you're finally getting on top of things, and then get out of nowhere, it all breaks, you can't figure it out, and you look like a stupid little child. Oh, for real? Sorry, I meant that as a rhetorical question. I'm not done talking yet. Sorry, zipping it. Was that rude? Am I speaking out of turn? Shit. Sorry, thanks for being patient with me. Anyway, I was so excited to see you, Princess. We all met up again at the park, I mean. I had to play it cool. But then again tonight, I've always... Shit, I can't say it. But what is with me lately? Tingled up in knots? KG's eyes filled with their tears again. Behind that intimidating mask of makeup and all that tough attitude, I recognized the ghost of a shy and awkward person I used to know. They sat for a moment, breathing slowly, composing their thoughts. Lost, do you know why I call you Princess all the time? Yeah, I honestly thought it was because I am the princess, honestly. Holy shit. Honestly? Guess what they mean. Like, literally an actual princess from outer space. Superpowers. Yeah, thanks, Sherlock. Call you that to be factually correct. I know, just trying to lighten the mood. suits you. You're very princess-like. I really like you, Lost. I always have. Like, since we first met. I think everyone else figured it out. God, I can only imagine how much Bu Young must have bitched about it behind my back. Why didn't nobody tell me they knew? Focus, KG. You're right. Sorry. God. I was gonna open a wound tonight. You draw a deep breath. Like, it's okay if you don't feel the same way about me. I've been at peace with that for years now. Like, I did all this, all these changes for me first. Authentic self and all that. I only have one life after all. But when you gave me that call to come to the park, I don't know what happened. All I could think about was how you were going to react to me riding up on my motorcycle. It's lost. What do you think? About you? You slide a little closer to me and give me a longing look. Yeah, you like me? The real me? I want to be supportive, but I also kind of want to kiss KG. So dead ass, I kind of, Can I be Polly in Life After Magic? Can I be Polly Life After Magic? Because if I can, I totally will. I don't want Polly in Magic. I want to know if I can be. No! I'm like looking real quick. I probably should have figured this shit out before the fact. But like, KG's making really compelling argument, and I'm just like, I want to be like, yeah, KG, I really like you too. Woo. You know? I just, For now, I'll be supportive, but I kind of want to date KG. They're really cool. I'm sure KG isn't the best state to be making moves, so I try to cool the heat. Having the squad back in my life, it's been one of the best things that's happened to me in a long time. Even if it's the result of something weird going on. And seeing you, how much you've grown into yourself since way back then, it's incredible. You are incredible. So yes, I like the real you, KG. I could tell that meant a lot to them. You do look like a panda right now. Thanks. It's nice to hear it said out loud, you know. Panda part? No, idiot. The other thing. I'll say it again sometime then. That would be nice. Off. It's late. Sorry to keep you up. And for ruining the night. You didn't ruin it. Me. My band, on the other hand. That's a problem for tomorrow. But, thanks, Lost, for listening. I'm really grateful you were there for me. At my absolute worst. It's gonna be like in the top 10 weirdest days ever. I walk KG downstairs and watch as they warm up their motorbike and ride away in the cold night. Every time I think I finally understand KG, they find new ways to surprise me. Whew! It was a lot. Kick off my shoes and give Alistair a half-hearted wave. Being looking into Liz and work being off. Is there a moment to chill? Isn't that right, Alistair? Meow. Yeah, I miss when you were able to talk. Alistair is pawing at my television set. TV, huh? Thought you'd be meowing for dinner first. I bet you just want to watch those corny soaps again. Trying to catch a Cartoonami lineup. Yeah. Meow. Alistair looks excited for a second and shakes his head. Really? Too bad. We're getting into that cowboy boobop anime. Alistair is squinting at me. I fish the remote out of the bedsheets and flip on the TV. Alistair jumps up beside me and pushes his paws into the remote. He's trying to change channels, but his motor skills need some work. It's adorable seeing him so determined. Channels bleep by slowly until DC's TV5 news pops up on the screen. Want to watch the news? Special program about former magical girl squads. For decades, communities across the world have owned their peaceful lives, the work of endemic magical girls. The residents of Diamond Cove fondly remember the service of our now retired centiles, put into achieving peace. Also looks and totally engrossed in the program. Yes, it's nice to feel appreciated. Today we'll look back on some exceptional magical predecessors who worked hard to keep the world safe. A Petal Princess, Fruit Fatale, and solo star Sweetie Honey. The program drones on about Petal Princess, a trio of flower girls with purifying powers. Bonded together, they worked to put a stop to a magically enhanced automotive company that was responsible for drowning their city in smog. Oh, if I need it, just like... I know it's weird, fam, but sometimes legs are very dry. Like to get like this weird sort of thing where I have to scratch them. Feels so good. Black and white photos of the girls smiling towards the camera flash by on the screen. They look proud of their work. Porter speculates on the group's whereabouts now. It's been 30 years since their last appearance. Climate conscious group from the 60s is pretty rad. They were totally ahead of their time. I grab a half-eaten box of crackers to snack on while the program continues. Maybe I'm just hungry, but more tired than usual after work. Next up, Fruit Fatale, a bold, colorful group activity in the late 70s. Stay tuned to learn more about the group's tragic end. Also, it's curled up in a ball in my lap. Apparently, Fruit Fatale was led by Strawberry Asori, a pink-themed magical girl with the ability to float. She was backed by 3 other fruit-themed girls. Muse Cat Marina boosted ability enhancing capabilities. According to the program, she paired well with other member named Banana Brie. The 4th member, Avocado Anna, could absorb magical power from the enemy. Avocados are fruit? Was anyone going to tell me that avocados are fruit? Avocado fruit? Question mark? Holy shit, this is... It is! It's a fruit! Sometimes referred to as an alligator pear or avocado pear. It's basically a large berry containing a single large seed. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, like, when I think about it, yeah, obviously, right? But you're not exactly going to put that in a fruit salad, right? Like, nah, what the heck? Almost done with my stack of crackers. It's not helping much with energy levels. I'm not exactly seeing how the fruit theme is related to their powers. Fruit Fatale were on their way to becoming the best and brightest stars of the 70s. That is, till one fated day. Alistair's ears perk upwards. A picture of Strawberry Soar is shown, shifting through full color to grayscale. December 31st, 1979. Strawberry Sori tragically lost her life after an accidental fall. Fruit Fatale was immediately disbanded, and the remaining 3 members have not been spotted in public since. The program continues, speculating on potential causes of Sori's accident. Why couldn't she stop her fall with her floating ability? Was she mid-battle with the terrible enemy? There's a queasiness that grows in my stomach as the reporter muses on the dangers of magical girlhood. Think about close calls we had in the past. Some days, we celebrated after the fights. Felt like we were on top of the world. The days we were exhausted and we got hurt. Alistair, can you please change the channel? Not feeling this tonight. Wow. Sorry, bud. I'm super tired. Just need to sleep it off. Finally, time for bed. I stay up way too late reading my favorite shoujo manga, which love interest Minako chose. Is there a manga protag named with Minako? Manga Minako. Apparently? Oh, that's Sailor Venus! Oh, holy shit! They're making more Sailor Moon references, and here's my ass is just like, I wonder what that's about. I should know. No, stupid alarm! Let me sleep 10 more minutes. Oh no, I overslept and now I'm late for work. Time for work. Is it time to retire yet? Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Shut the hell up, everything's too loud, so loud I can't hear Ara's voice anymore. Excuse me? Her album used to pull me through the day. Now I feel nothing. Ara's brushette, just kidding, I'm calling security. Let's try the brushette. This sample set of brushes are shaped like microphones. Aren't they so cute? Look so cute and pink, just like Ara. Hello? Just give it to me. I can picture it. Ara's singing into these brushes. I could hear her voice again, so give it to me now. Well, they're super pushy now. I have free time now. Thankfully, not so terrible day at work. Let's go! Who should I hang out with? Keiji, Miranda, or Ara? Well, Keiji, of course, right? We already did, she's not showing up. It's not Jessica, fuck. How did I forget my 2-year-old's name? Jessie! There you go. I want to give Keiji another chance to move on from what happened on our last hangout. He must be feeling all mixed up about it, so maybe we should clear the air. We also need to ask some tough questions. Not sure what's really going on when we almost kissed. Let's go! Almost kissing has more sexual tension than kissing. Hot take. That scene has been replaying over and over again in my mind. I can't shake the feeling that I would have taken advantage of them in a vulnerable moment. I text KG and invite them out to the park. It's a little cold out, so I have a flask of hot cocoa from home. I sit for a while looking at the moon above the pond. It's glowing, reflecting in the water. It reminds me of the motorcycle ride home in the dead of night, wondering what was going on inside their helmet. I wonder if this new KG is also a kind of armor. A tough exterior to hide something vulnerable. I want to believe what they say, that they're happier this way. Quiet is interrupted by the now familiar sound of KG's motorcycle. Hey, lost. No princess? That can't be good. Hi, KG. How are you? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised you wanted to meet up again. Feeling charitable or something? Jesus, I just wanted to hang. Yeah, what if I just wanted to hang, bitch? Fuck. Just sit and be with our thoughts? Not a bad idea. Also be more level-headed this time. Last time was hella weird. I'm really sorry I put you through that. Never acted out like that before. I want to apologize. I'm sorry I fucking humiliated the both of us in public. For a start. The band is going to be looking for a new bassist. That's probably for the best. I was taking on too much anyway. Come on, take a seat. I brought Coco. Shit, you remembered. I gambled on some things about you not changing. It's still your favorite, right? Yeah. AG takes a seat beside me and I pour them a mug of cocoa. You take a sip and think for a moment. Geez, what was the last time I drank hot cocoa? I think it might have been when the gang was still together. Aren't we fighting Freya the Ice Queen? I think you brought some cocoa along to keep us warm. An army marches on its stomach. Yeah, you always did bring snacks, huh? Oh, that's so cute! That would be something that I do. I bring snacks. She's me! People need to call me Princess more often, that's all I'm saying. Do you also remember what happened? Not really. Jackie punched her real hard, or Miranda exploded something. Or that, there was a cave-in. Oh god, you're right. Oh, that just unlocked a bunch of memories. It was so dark and claustrophobic. I was terrified we were going to die. Me too, but we didn't, did we? Obviously not, unless heaven is real boring. It might be. I don't know, baby. It has you in it, right? And? Sorry, princess. You've lost me. She called me princess again! Yay! Keiji, we're only still alive because of you protecting us. Everything we achieved since, couldn't have happened without you. Jackie's gym? Gone. Miranda's workshop? Gone. Ara's pop career? Gone. Even though I know you prefer that. And that's just one example. Many other times, we'd be dead if you weren't there. You're trying to guilt me into keeping my powers. Is that why I'm here? No, it's your choice. What I'm saying is that you always were and still are essential to the team. I mean that as Sentinels and as friends. And if you do give up your powers, I don't want you to give up on us. I'd hate to lose you again, Keiji. I know we don't agree on everything, and we've all changed in our own ways. Some more than others, of course. But it's hard to ignore how, out of all of us, you're the only one who really wants their powers to disappear. More than anything, I want to understand. Why do you want to give it up? Or talk about that without going about some other stuff too. It's like everyone only sees me how they want to see me. I'm right here screaming, "This is who I am!" on top of my lungs, but it's not good enough. Lo Young only ever sees a sad little bubble girl pissing their pants at the first sign of danger. She's allowed to reinvent herself as Aura, but I don't deserve that privilege. My dad watched his shy little daughter grow a spine, and he hates it. He says I've been brainwashed by the media. After the end times, I'm gonna burn in hell. Jackie's been a supportive figure to me for so long. I think she's afraid to be anything else. That goddamn anime ridiculed me every chance it got. It drew my glasses so thick you couldn't see my eyes. Like I'm not even a real person, just a tragic clown. Ichi sighs and takes a long sip of cocoa. It's a lot to unpack, you know? We have plenty of times so we could talk about those one by one. Ask about anime, because honestly, what? That anime really didn't do you justice, huh? How to phrase this? I was in an online chat the other day and someone was throwing the word pierogi around. Everyone found it hilarious for some reason. So I asked what they meant. Pierogi describes an awkward, unattractive girl who won't leave you alone. So of course, I then asked, why pierogi? Someone put a picture from the anime of me. Well, progi, but they made it a joke in the show that nobody knows how to pronounce it. And of course, when the writers realized pedigree means the closest point of two orbiting interstellar objects. Oh, so that's what it means! Are you for real? You never knew this whole time? Do I look like I work for NASA? That would be me. I do that, where I'm just like, oh! Like, it just clicks in my head immediately, because I don't question things the way most people do. Like, I will question things, but it will often be unrelated, and I will remember shit and be like, this is neat. No, but, like, do you never wonder? Actually, never mind. Anyway, because of that meaning, it made my character super annoying and clingy. And that's my thanks for defending Earth. Humiliation. I'm a clown. Aura gets to say to the whole world, look at me, the beautiful and talented Sentinel Aura. Her fans love it. Love her. I was outed as Sentinel Perigee. That's just the end of my life right there. Be laughed at everywhere I go. I'd still be your friend, if that helps. I'd ask Jackie to beat up anyone who bullies you. Like high school all over again. Exactly how you want to start your 20s. Oof. Ask about Jackie. So what about Jackie has you concerned exactly? In the early days, when I realized that being a girl was making me miserable, I needed to change. I didn't really know who to turn to. A total mess, crying almost every day. And then kinda out of nowhere, Jackie calls me up, like she has a sixth sense or something. She's been through some similar stuff, so she knows how hard it could be. And, well, from there, we're seeing each other about once a week. Talking about it all, about my dad, or my future, or whatever. She almost convinced me to join her gym. I will someday. Learn some self-defense or something. Anyway, I think I was such a ball of tears and snot for so long that it kind of ruined our friendship. What do you mean? I don't know, it's like, I could feel bad, feel a bad vibe or something. Like, we're in the same room, and she's holding me back. Probably scared of hurting my sensitive little feelings. I'm sure if you ask, she might tell you. I think you're probably the two closest people on the whole team. You think so? Yeah, it's really obvious from the way you both interact. You really get one another on a deep level. Oh, I guess. That's nice to have confirmed. I really like her. As a friend. She's my best friend. Uh-huh. About KG's dad. Okay, so I don't really know your dad, but what you said sounded really intense. Yeah, my brothers and I have our hands full with him. He's sure the world is gonna end with Y2K. Wait, does he know about magic disappearing? No, it's this thing about the clocks resetting on January 1st. Lots of old computers won't know how to handle it and go haywire, apparently. So, that was indeed a thing for Y2K. A lot of people don't tend to remember it because they're not born in that era, or it was often laid off as a joke. But as it turns out, it was a pretty big deal in the sense that, like, it was mainly about a lot of medical stuff and various things like that not being online and supporting themselves when it comes to like patients and whatnot. So like that did need to be done. The Y2K stuff was very real and did need to be done, and it would have ruined a lot of lives. It wouldn't have been to the degree of like, oh, like nuclear wars are coming off and whatnot. Not really that. There's a lot of other measures for that and whatnot. Not to mention it'd be like the first thing you take care of, right? But all the other stuff about like, not necessarily appliances not working, but in the sense that like a lot of people could have died just because the computers went haywire and they weren't formatted correctly to help people in medical hospitals and various businesses and whatnot. And that was actually scary, honestly. And the thing is that it was just a big enough deal to be taken seriously and had to be done, but not a big enough of a deal that it would have actually been world ending in that degree. It just would have caused like a massive murder, I guess, question mark? Massive extinction, I guess, is a better way to say it. Maybe. I don't know. The point being, it is important, but it's not to the degree of world ending. Banks, aerospace, hospitals, the military, you name it. Wait, what? That's terrible! Well, your jets, it's something the IT industry has known about for years and has been fixing. Thing important will be just fine. Probably. For some reason, even though my dad's an IT contractor for the government, he's convinced himself that, we haven't done enough to prevent disaster. I've been prepping for an apocalypse for about a year now. It's been difficult to handle. We tried reasoning with him, even trying to meet him halfway on some stuff. Like, I don't know what parts of the internet he gets his ideas from, but I really wish he'd listened to his own family instead. He's a smart guy, usually quite reasonable, but, well, since Mom passed, he's just been... I think I'd like to talk about something else now, please. Place my hand on Keiji's. Of course. Let me think. Okay, I hate to ask this, but can we finally talk about Ara? It's like anytime someone says her name, you flare up. And, like, can I trust you two to work together? I know it's a cold me to hate on her as much as I do. She really knows how to get under my skin. Well, she is a high-maintenance sellout, using her secret identities for personal gain, and... Let me try this from a different angle. You know how Ara wants to be the big sister of the group? Yeah, I remember Miranda having an issue with that when we first met up again. I think she's really struggling to let go of that role. Like, I know I used to need a lot of hand-holding back in the day, but better at taking care of myself now. I don't know. Keiji, you need your hand held quite a lot lately. I feel like, I don't know. Ara sees that as some kind of threat. Like, I don't need her that way anymore. She keeps trying to put me in my place. I wonder if you should just tell her then that you do need her. Wait, what? Tell her what you need her. Be the bigger person and make the first move. Make a move to be friends? Yeah. What else could I mean? Honestly, Keiji and Ara probably fucks a lot. I wouldn't mind that necessarily. On top of the fact that, like, generally speaking, making a move is also on friends. And it's kind of wild to me that a lot of people don't approach friendship the same way that they may approach dating. And it's just like, making friends is so much easier comparatively, and I understand to a degree it is a struggle, but like once you figure it out, once you figure out how to make friends, and I guarantee you it is as simple as you would think, it is going up to somebody and start talking to them. That is it. People are very simple. Kind of insane. But yeah, you know, when you have a pre-existing friendship and everything, you do have to start making moves to change things and dynamics and whatnot, if it could work. And I can see why Keiji doesn't exactly like that, in the sense that, like, Ara's like, oh no, you're always in this role, and I've always been in this role, and I like this role for me. And it makes me feel like I could protect you and help you out and be useful to you. I don't know Ara all that much, but I definitely get where she's coming from on that end. Not exactly happy with Ara, though. Unless, oh yikes, maybe I won't kick that beehive yet. I think you need to rebuild that bridge. Otherwise, I think you two are gonna just escalate until one of you crosses a line. They'll never be able to forgive each other. Huh. Good pet talk, Choach. I have my moments. And then, well, there's you. What about me? You're perfect. Like, literally a beautiful space princess with superpowers. Beautiful? Without you and the rings and the team, I'd probably be working in an office somewhere, dying inside. How could I ever compare to that? To you? Keiji, I think you might also be seeing what you want to see. I'm not perfect, like, at all. I'm actually kind of a mess, to be honest. I'm flattered, but also now kind of worried about how that's made you feel all these years? Is that why you had a meltdown on stage? Your playing wasn't good enough for your idea of perfect for me? Yeah. Honestly, I think she is I think Keiji is kind of perfect. They are. But I don't. See, the thing is, I want to be in love with both of them. Can't I just choose both? I have two hands! I have two hands! What? Don't be silly, Lost. You're just teasing me because I'm a total car crash. No, I mean it, Keiji. Back in school, I loved you dearly as a friend and a sentinel. You were gonna have a special place in my heart no matter what happens afterwards. All these years later, you rock up to the park on your motorbike and just casually start calling me princess. You made one hell of an impression on me. Years since the team broke up, I've been kind of drifting and unsure what to do with myself. And you're on here turning your whole life upside down. Become someone who makes you happy. Not only do I admire it, I'm actually kind of envious on it, honestly. You, the Princess Sentinel Starlight, jealous of me? Yeah, KG. I wish I had half your resolve. What you're doing isn't easy. 99% of us never try something like that. Your bubbles aren't the only thing that's tough. You too. You have all this crap going on, and yet you're still trying to be a good friend. Make it all work out. And yes, you have moments where you break. I'll do. Nothing to be ashamed of it. Except maybe break any more guitars in the future. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun call with my therapist. But yeah, you're cute. But off to be who you want to be. And it's paying off. Look incredible, and you're much more confident in yourself. Sorry, say that again. Oh, that you look incredible? Not what I meant. You must be hearing things. What is it? I know I got really friendly with you last time and all, and I like just compliment my butt, but I put on a big show of my confidence, and I struggle to open up with people physically. Kissing is fine, but anything more is... You're okay. Shy me away. It doesn't. Nope. You take things one step at a time. Interesting to hear you're okay with kissing, though. Keep that in mind. We sit together for a while longer, enjoying the last of the cocoa and reminiscing on some of the happier memories of our more sensual years. And she seemed to be in a much better mood after our talk. Seems that they finally got a chance to let go of their worries. Even if it's only for a little while. I don't want to jinx it. It feels like I'm finally beginning to understand who KG is. Called everyone to the school to tell them the update about Liz. You followed Liz, and she's definitely not behind all of this. Are you sure? Totally sure? Ara sits in the chair, looking drained and a bit sullen. For sure. Whatever's happening seems to be affecting her too. Not alone. Customers at the store lately have been pretty odd, either manic and dreamy or zombie-like. This can't be a coincidence. So we're back to square one? Well, like square negative 10? Problem's growing and we still don't have any answers. We hear a sudden noise come from the hallway. No one should be here at this hour. Someone's here? Better not be a Solari again. Quick! Bubble shields! Oh, order around Bubble Girl. Just like old times. But you like that, huh? Right, I forgot you only listen to your Princess Lost. Please tell your pet to do something more useful than whine. Ara, stop being mean. Besides, our magic might backfire. Jackie steps confidently towards the door. Jackie, it's not safe. Our powers may not work. Jackie cracks her neck and holds out her fists. But these still work. She posts up at the door, ready to strike. KG takes the other side, holding classroom a chair above their head. I put Ara and Miranda behind me. Miranda shifts and puts herself defensively in front of us both. See, you're both exhausted. Hang on. Hang back. We have this. He's right, but if anything happens, I'll not be able to heal everyone. I can't fail them like this. We look anxiously towards the door. Oops. Oh no. Smack, the sound of someone tripping and hitting the ground. Jackie uses this opportunity to throw open the door, and we see Liz on the floor. Oh no, poor little Liz. It's not her fault she was born this way. Hello? Jackie drops her stance. Wait, can I go back, actually? That's cute. I want to go back to get that. Hello. Jackie drops her stance. Is she blushing? Always count on Jackie to be Jackie. Hell yeah! Let's go! We love her so much. Jackie is literally the epitome of trans girl. I swear to you. The whole entire, like, I fall in love with every girl I see. Well, maybe me then. She's me. She's my ass. Oh, hello there. Liz, what are you doing here? You said she wasn't the villain. Let her talk. Liz, are you okay? Miranda! Yeah, okay. Liz's eyes widen when she takes in the whole crew. You must be Jackie, and you look very strong today. And Keiji. Oh, like, what's up? Cool? You hanging out? Keiji smirks at Liz, trying to be chill. They turn to Ara. Real evil genius over here, right? Liz sees Ara and looks confused. Celebrity guest is here too? Liz, why are you here? I came to work at the end of our shift to thank you for the other day. People were weird. I wanted to make sure you were okay, so I followed you? Guess we'll call that even. Something's going on, isn't it? Like to the others and what their looks say that it's up to me to decide. Flatterer, you won't understand. Honestly, I want to tell her the truth. I superly duper want to tell her the truth. I take Liz aside and fill her in about magic failing, how it seems to be affecting ordinary people too. She takes it all in thoughtfully. And you're a magical girl? Well, from retirement, but yes. And what are all your powers? How many villains have you fought? Have your identities been compromised? Liz, I know it's a lot to take in. Can't answer everything right now, but I will. Promise. It is a lot to take in. I say that stuff about magic girls. Yeah, what's up with that? Miranda elbows Ara. When I was little, I was playing out in the national forest when my family lived in and cared for. I guess some big villain had been attacking Diamond Cove. Some magical girl team drew the villain away from the city to avoid casualties. But one of them accidentally started a forest fire. I know they didn't mean to, but the smell burning, the animals screeching and running, my home. If we had only known the plan, maybe we could have evacuated or prepared or even helped. I felt so scared and small that day. The firefighters and the volunteers, it took days, but they took on the blaze. That's when I knew I wanted to do something good in the world too. I wanted to do it in defiance of magic. But even being ordinary, I can make a difference. Liz, I'm so sorry about your home. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have judged all magical girls based on that day. I resented your strength because I felt weak. I'm older now. I know that good actions can have unintended consequences. Especially sorry to you, Ara. Huh? What? Me? I judged you especially harsh. I hope you can forgive me. Well, since you said it so nicely, I bet you're all here trying to find a way to help, aren't you? Even at the expense of your own safety. You are. Whatever's happening is spreading fast. It's gonna be a big fight, isn't it? I'll look out for you and everyone. Yeah. Remind us what we fight for. Who we fight for. Won't let anything happen to you or anyone in the city. Have my word. You don't know what you could make that promise. But I trust you to do your best. We won't let you down. We could tell you the plan once we know it, so you can help evacuate the area and warn people. You change your mind too. You don't have to be a martyr yourself for a bunch of has-beens. We have an obligation to see this through. Or a curse, you could say. And you can visit us anytime. But thank you all! Legs exits and the room is quiet. He wasn't totally wrong. We've been a bit focused on ourselves. Who's this we? Shut up! We have to win this fight. For everyone. We will. But first we need to figure out what's going on. We agree to be more aggressively investigating the problem. Hopefully we'll find a break in the case soon. Finally time for bed. Alistair curls up in bed with me and falls asleep on his side. He always hogs the mattress. I could hear the sound of laughter. Ara's giggle rings out higher than the rest. No, not Ara. There's Bonyung's voice. Bonyung with Miranda, Jackie, and Keiji. They're sitting in a circle on the rooftop of our high school. Jackie beckons me over with big grin. Gives me a supportive pat on the back as I sit with them. On the left of Jackie, I see Miranda focused on her wood crafting project. I never took Miranda for being so artsy, but she's been delving into this hobby pretty hard lately. A respectable brunette Keiji hovers over her. I give Miranda an awkward thumbs up when Miranda holds up what appears to be a crude carving of Alistair up to examine. It looks a little wonky, but charming wonky. I give the one Alistair a nod of approval. Boyoung makes a comment, and Jackie smiles along. I exhale and feel my body relax. This is my team. Better yet, these are my best friends. I'm where I'm meant to be. And then, I feel a sharp pain. 4 points around my stomach. Like acupuncture, but instead of needles, it's pure concentrated weight. Yes, 8 tons each. Ow, ow. I wake up in my bed. Alistair hovering over me, peering right into my soul. Meow! Alistair, seriously? That's when I returned the sound of my alarm. How long has it been going off for? I push Alistair off me and roll over to check the time. It's noon? I whip myself out of bed and my legs feel like lead. I want nothing more than bury myself under the covers, but I'm already late for work. Meow. I know, I probably try to wake... You probably try to wake me up sooner. I stumble into the bathroom and grab my makeup. I'm late, like seriously late. I could get fired. I really shouldn't bother with this now, but... Also, I know how late I am. My manager would hate to see me barefaced at work. May as well... I fasten my hair up quickly and grab some makeup samples screwed around the countertop. From the Cimentali line, I could use something different for once, but... doesn't matter. I had to hurry up and put my look on. I feel Alistair clawing up and down my pajama pants. Once my face finally comes together, I'm starting to feel a bit more energized. I remember my dream from earlier. I definitely wanted to hold on to that moment a little longer. That's probably why I slept in. Phew, I think I'm ready to go. When Alistair, chill. I'm meeting with the squad later. We're gonna figure this out. Alistair blinks at me, but not in a cute cat slow blink kind of way, in a judgmental way. I'll be back later. I scramble with my shoes, nearly forgetting my keys, on the way out of the door. Time for work. Let's go. Time for work. Time for work. It's work, work, work. Okay. Ungarg? Ungarg? Is he foaming at the mouth? Then T, are you looking for Sentimentali line? Yeah, there's something going with the Sentimentali line. It's making people into zombies. Ara's brush set, bubbly body wash. Glitter compact? Yeah, the magical girl turned idol. Hehe. He's tickling himself with it. Okay. Cool. Who should I hang out with? Either Ara or Miranda. Nobody else! So I guess we'll talk to Miranda. The workshop is cozy and full of half-finished projects and tools. It smells musty and woody. Nice. No one is around, but I see Miranda at a drafting table looking at blueprints. She hasn't noticed me. Her eyelids are heavy and her head bobs forward like she might fall asleep. I should probably wake her up. Miranda? Ah, what? Oh, get lost. I didn't see you come in. Seemed like you were dozing off. Is now an okay time? Dozing. Oh no. Miranda feverishly checks herself and her work around her. What are you doing? Being tired on a job is a huge safety issue. I could have cut off a finger or worse. Broken one of the client's orders. That doesn't sound worse. Speaking of, you're in a workshop. Wear this. He hands me a hard hat and some safety goggles. I see her hands are strong, but some show wear and tear from her work. Why would I refuse? How do I look? YMC. Don't finish that thought. What about you? I know what I'm doing. But your hands, they have some cuts. Hazard at the job. I could heal them. My magic's been inconsistent, but it wouldn't require much. No, I'm fine. It's really no trouble. This is what band-aids are for. You said yourself, your magic's been on the fritz. I should probably stop pushing and change the subject. How long have you been here today? I came in really early this morning to finish a personal project. It was time to clock in. Did you sleep at all? Yes, sometimes. What are you working on? I have an order for some long dining tables from a brewery in town. Take a look. He shows me a long wooden table and an occupying bench. They are sturdy and inviting. Not only that, there's intricate carving work along the edges of the table. It's beautiful. Still gotta sand it and do the final stain finish. It's really well done. Not really, not yet. What do you mean? It's amazing! I don't like how wide and lifeless the legs are. The carvings could more smoothly transition at the corners. Could be better. I got an eye for this stuff. Maybe. Look around and see behind Miranda that there's a wall of plaquettes for Employee of the Month. Her face is on almost all of them. There's a lot of Employee of the Month plaquettes with your name on it. Only 6 employees. Are you all 6 of them? Miranda laughs. The Chaos Emeralds, you mean? It's nice to see her laugh. You must be doing something right. They clearly rely on you. Thank you for saying that. You're really wonderful to me. And let me use the workshop before and after hours. And any spare materials. Sounds like you found something you're really passionate about. That's kind of them. Do you think? No, this one. I think so too. It's the right medium, but what? It's just hard to get inspired these days. The day job, the stuff with the squad, it's a lot. I feel like I don't know the same creative spark. What inspires me? Do you listen to certain music? Research images? It's more like a feeling I get when I touch the materials. Like, what I want is already in there. It's just my job to bring it out. When I start to see colors, shapes, I just make what I see. Can I see something you made? Sure. Miranda brings out one of her projects. It's a jewelry box made of wood. And on the top, she's carved stars and patterns. There's intricate stones inlaid into the wood too. It looks like the night sky exploding on new galaxies. It glows like it's been touched by her stardust magic. I don't think either one is really bad for her. I was looking a bit at the guide and it said like Miranda just wants to be heard. I'm just like, that's so real. Yeah, you're working some magic here. That's the problem. It was a metaphor! Oh, I never really thought about my craft like that before. But it does look like some of your magic is in this too. Seems like I infused it with my magic. When I try not to. In a flash, Miranda explodes the jewelry box into a burst of dust, stardust. The wood and stones fall apart and land with a thud onto her work table. Looks incredulously at me. Wow, you are easily distracted. Sorry, it was just so beautiful. When it exploded, it's broken now. Beautiful things don't always last. Sometimes they are just a moment that can make them even more special. But I want to make something that stands the test of time. Most things don't. Is something really only valuable if it lasts forever? Miranda seems lost in thought. Thanks for showing me around here. It's really wonderful to see what you're making. Thanks for coming. It may not seem like it, but I like showing people what I do. I should get back to it. Tables don't build themselves. Get soon, Lost. Who should I hang out with now? Alright, I guess. Last got out late tonight. Well, Cold Winter, I hope you're able to still have a lot of fun, and thank you for coming along on the stream. It's a pleasure having you around. Yes, the wonderful smell of freshly grounded coffee at 6 p.m. This is what I actually need at this time. I don't want to do anything fun after work. Retail is so tiring. But I shouldn't think about that now. I can't take work home with me or I'll go insane. Now it's time for chic coffee shop girl vibes. Since it's later in the day, the coffee isn't too crowded. The cafe isn't too crowded, which is nice. I start to head to the barista. And in the corner of the cafe, I spot someone familiar. Yep, that's definitely Aura, wearing a wig. She spots me at the same time that I see her. She glares at me. Maybe I should say something. If I don't, things might get even more awkward. Hey, Aura! Shh! Oh my god! How dumb are you? I'm in disguise! I don't know if that's effective, but okay. Whatever. I'm going to be blunt, I don't really want to talk to you outside of team meetings. I'm going to help you fix the magic because it's important to me. But outside of that, I think it's better for us to keep some distance. Yeah, I agree. I don't want to let us fall back into our old habits. Right? I'm glad we're on the same page. It's definitely for the best. I'll see you on the next meeting then. See you then. Aura's gone by the time I get my coffee. Sad that we couldn't see eye to eye, but hopefully she's mature enough to stay professional while we're working together again. I guess some things never change. I'm the last to arrive as everybody else is seated and sipping on their gallon sodas. Closing a glamour pop for the day felt like a waking nightmare. Barely keep myself together as I stumble out the door. Please tell me someone grabbed a drink for me. I'm exhausted and I felt like I just walked through a desert to get here. An oasis is right in front of me. The oasis is full of sweet, sweet diet Pepsi. Miranda raises an eyebrow and slides a cup my way. Seriously, you gotta take better care of yourself, Lost. Your complexion isn't looking so hot. Eat something too. I plop down to the empty seat next to her and plop my face straight on the table. Promise you this isn't just low blood sugar. It's been like this all week. Aura pops open a chip bag and dumps the contents onto the tray in front of us. She has her eye-catching wig on again. Yeah, I could offer some solidarity on that front. Felt like garbage in the recording studio today. It's weird. I feel alright in the morning and I'm getting ready. But later, when I'm really in the thick of work, this horrible feeling just gets worse and worse. I feel like I just crave breaks, taking a few minutes to freshen up and get some air. The only time I feel normal lately. Happy even. Of course, the guys at the studio think I'm just a massive diva. Jackie puts down a comically huge burger. That's so cute! We love a girl that loves burger. It's burger. Is that thing a triple stack? I know what you mean. Gotten even more tired in training. My head's been foggy. I had to cancel on Layla a few times because I just couldn't bring my A game. Try to do right by her, but I've been too distracted and fussy over how I look. It's seriously getting to my head. I never took myself for the vain type. Maybe it's old securities coming back. Jackie, honestly, I'm not experiencing these symptoms on the same level as you guys. Wish I knew what was going on. At least Miranda and I are mostly in the clear. All about that. I know I said in the past that I wasn't experiencing it, but I think I am, actually. Just a little bit. What, even you? It's been a lot on my mind lately. I feel like I'm falling behind at work. I got scolded the other day for forgetting to put on my safety glasses. I mean, that's like safety rule number 1. Miranda pauses, looking uncomfortable at what she just disclosed. Miranda, I know, would never mess up a simple safety procedure like that. This can't go on. The loss of our magic is one thing, but our health is another. A beat passes. Everyone is lost in thought. I think about everything that's happened so far. This gradual loss of our powers. How I could no longer understand Alistair. How we investigated Liz and found her acting way more than strange. The seemingly random flashes of nostalgia remembering our glory days. Far more than usual. You turned 21 in 6 days? Let's go, baby! That's great! I'm glad to hear that, Cold Winter. Are you gonna have like a fun drinking party? You'd be good. Create some memories, just saying. It's gnawing feeling in the pit of my stomach that I should get up right now and put on another coat of lipstick. Makeup! Oh, the bathroom's to the left. Actually, I'll go with you. I think my mascara is clopping again. No! No! Guys, hear me out! I frantically rummaged through my purse and dumped the contents on the table. Amongst crinkled receipts and dusty candy wrappers are the samples of sentimentality I've been using all week. I grab a makeup brush. It's subtle. It's there. I pull, a gut feeling that says I need to use this. This is the source of everything that's been happening. I'm going to be drinking like a fish and smoke like a fish. But are you going to quack like a duck? Oh, like a chimney. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, Cold Winter. Valid. A makeup brush? Or not just a brush. It couldn't be. Makeup? The whole table looks incredulous. A moment pauses, but their faces darken. Of course, KG and I haven't been using it like you three have. It matches how much we've been affected. At this rate, I've been applying it. Can't deny it makes sense. Speaking of which, our customers have been going wild for this stuff. It's like there's an addictive quality to it. It gets in your head. You start thinking about old times. You know what? I'm done with speculating. Miranda slaps her hands down on the table and stands up looking determined. We need definites right now. Everyone looks shocked by her outburst. Miranda's never taken a lead like this. Think back to years where Miranda's voice, a bit softer than the others, would falter mid-sentence. Where she struggled to shove off Boyoung's insistent babying. She worried about not being able to hold a decent conversation with Jackie. Spoke quietly with KG on the side, comforting them when the Sentinel's pillar defense was feeling overwhelmed. Sometimes I'd see her sitting at her desk after school. Be carving those little tiny wooden figures at her desk, fully focused. I see the same Miranda now, finally taking charge. Miranda shoots me a look and then looks back at the table. Lost on borrowing this. Miranda! Miranda holds up a highlighter compact and pops it open for everybody to see. She dabs a light finger into the glitter powder and wipes her cheek with it. We all lean in. I know I shouldn't, but watching Miranda use the makeup makes me want to use it too. You all gather around like this. It reminds me of how we used to hang out here. After class. Shoot, it's getting to me. The feelings just like that concealer sample been using to cover up some late night's dark circles. Miranda, that's enough! There must be some mistake. It's just makeup. Is it? Let's take a look inside. Miranda takes the compact and holds it up. She imbues it with just a hint of her stardust magic. Just enough to burst the compact open. It lands on the table in pieces. As it does, a dark magic cloud from inside floats into the air and dissipates. That cloud, that wasn't my magic. It was someone else's. I mean, even if it was Makeup's fault, how is this happening? Who is doing this? Ara looks at me for answers, but I know she won't like what I'm about to say. Anna Lee, the woman you're working with. What? Figured that ice cold bit. No! It's like I said before. Anna Lee's doing the sentimentality line for a good cause. I'm doing this for a good cause. Jackie puts a gentle hand on Ara's shoulder. She deflates slightly and looking away. Don't you hate it when someone else's magic joins the battle? I do. It's so rude because like I'm trying to like get with a honey, and they like just kind of like impute some magic into their own little thing that I'm trying to like work with, you know? It's upsetting is what it is. Listen, Ara, this is worth investigating. If we're wrong, but we need to get to the bottom of this. Say we bust Annalee's place tomorrow. You and me, Lost. What? Use your authority as Glamour Pop's #1 employee to get us in the building, and I'll do the rest. The rest of the group looks dumbfounded by KG's suggestion, but even Miranda nods. KG's right. We need to get to the bottom of this. If we're right about the makeup, it's not just affecting the group. It's affecting regular people like Liz. Who knows what long-term exposure would look like? It's decided then. Stealth and espionage. You and me, Lost. Sounds fine with me. We'll reconvene tomorrow evening with our findings. Ara is looking at the floor with a guilty expression. Jackie and Miranda seem unease. Jackie especially, who is now fiddling with the contents of her backpack and tossing her makeup products out of the table. I feel terrible knowing I might have inadvertently exposed my friends to the makeup through my job. For Ara and Jackie's health, for everybody else's magic. I have to get answers. I look at KG, who's wearing a determined expression. No, we will. I bought a new morale patch for my birthday. I'm gonna place it on my favorite hat. All it is a Velcro patch that says expendable. That's kind of cool. Like, the expendables? Or like, it just is like, yeah, I'm expendable. Like, I'm one of those ones. Like, that's kind of wild. Asa curls up in bed with me and falls asleep on his side. He always hogs the mattress. When do I finally get to sleep in? No. Because everyone knows that EMTs are completely expendable. I mean, honestly, it feels that way sometimes with the way that y'all, like, just don't get the respect that you deserve. I genuinely am confused how, like, nobody, like, considers that fact. As someone that has a brother that was an EMT and now is, like, manager of EMTs, effectively, like, that shit's wild. It is insanely wild, because, like, I respect them far more than I ever have cops. You know? Holy crap, oh my god! We're actually standing in Annalee's office! We made it! Hey, I can't believe you know how to pick locks! It takes a little practice and the right tools. I'll show you sometime. Freaking out. This is like a crime! Are we criminals now? The real crime here is the obnoxious office. It takes up the whole floor. But is it big enough to contain Annalee's ego? We are unbelievably lucky to sneak in here. I somehow convinced the security at the front desk that I was here for the interview for my promotion from sales assistant to manager at my store's location. He didn't seem especially convinced, but let me through when KG gave me the stink eye. When we reached the middle floors, KG chatted up some office ladies to figure out what Annalee's lunch break was. Let's go! We love our MB friend! Get in the Gorlies! Let's go! I do know, that's why I'm reminding everyone with a cool patch. I just want everyone to remember that I'm completely and utterly expendable. Oh, Winter, please. That's so sad. That makes me so sad on that shit. You sure know how to put on the moves. Hell yeah, they do. They do, you know? This winky face. I generally am confused why my mom texted me "I love you" because like it's just kind of randomly there, and I'm like, but why? I just had to do this real quick. Alright, I'm gonna stop looking at my phone. You know women always be looking at their phone, always wishing an MB hit on them, right? This place feels pretty empty. Kind of intimidating. Rich people taste. Everything is minimal. Ho ho ho. I can afford to take up loads of space and put nothing in it. So what do we do now? We take up as much dirt as we can. Oh, where from? There's something here. Maybe there's a secret room or something? Probably all on our computer. Ah, yes! Not this again. I take you still haven't learned how to use a computer? Well, they keep changing so fast, you know? What's the point in learning if it's all obsolete in a few years? Remind me, why are you the one in charge again? Because she's a magical space princess! How do you not know, KG? Come on! Royal bloodline. Computers are stupid or dumb. Strong delegation skills. Honestly, the strong delegation skills, 100%. I'm gonna put it as that. A key part of any leadership position is knowing the strengths and weaknesses of your team. I picked you for this break-in because I knew you had the right skill set, including computer literacy. Well, that actually made me sound competent. Must be the corporate atmosphere rubbing off on me. Who are you and what did you do with loss? That would be someone talking to me for real. I say something like really smart and insightful to be like, what? Is that you? You know? Hey, give me some credit, will you? You don't have to save the world as many times as we have without picking up some leadership skills. But you just said you didn't know how I could pick locks. And they saw right through it. Anyway, let's go team, synergize. We approach Annalie's enormous desk and notice it's covered in glamour pop makeup samples. Keiji takes a spin in the luxurious leather office chair. You're fired. And you're also fired. You, get the mayor on the phone. I want to buy the police. Actually, that's probably not too far from the truth. You rummage through their backpack and bring out a pencil case. To my surprise, the case is full of CDs and floppy disks. Back to business, I guess. Oh my god, they got the glasses! They put on their glasses! You start up the computer, and when it asks for a password, they load up a CD labeled for Sid Uthorn. After a few seconds, all kinds of weird stuff starts happening on screen. I didn't teach you this at the school computer club, did they? What do you think, princess? You're now typing in lots of commands on a black and green screen. No, what you're doing looks super illegal. Yep, just don't ask me where I got this software. I'll have to kill you. You're really concentrating. I should probably stay quiet and check these those makeup samples. This could take a while. I'm in. Wait, what? You're amazing, KG! I had no idea what just happened, but it's really impressive. Just some messing around. Anyone could learn it. But like, we're inside Annalie's computer now. Yep, she must be one paranoid lady. Because her system is off the corporate network. Didn't even have to bother with network security. It's a direct, unmonitored line to the outside world. And I know we could have done this remotely. Slow down, I only understood the last part. You're saying we didn't need to break in? In theory, yes. But it took getting all the way to your desk to learn that. Life's little up and downs. So what do we do now? Why don't you take a look for yourself? It's one of those new iPlum computers. Very user-friendly. They get up and dramatically gesture towards the chair. I guess now's as good a time as any to learn how to use one of these things. I fumble around the computer for a minute until KG leans over and guides my hand over the web browser. You want to find out somebody's dirty secrets, a great place to start is their web browser history. Web? You mean the World Wide Web? Oh god, just listen to me. Sound like an old granny. After this is all over, I'm taking computer classes. Maybe KG could teach me? On the other hand, I'd probably be way too slow for them. Maybe they teach me illegal stuff. Is there an illegal way to email someone? Don't know. My thoughts are interrupted when KG moves my hand over to some kind of banking program. Another place people bury their secrets is financial records. Oh! Why are they looking at me like that? Was I supposed to say something more intelligent? You're such an airhead. What will it be, princess? You're up to bat. Browser history, browser history, browser history. Okay, let's check the internet. A little help from KG, I connected the computer to an internet and then opened the web browser. Look at me, I'm surfing an information superhighway. There you go. Now let's look up the history. Takes me a minute to figure out, but I get there eventually. KG is surprisingly patient with me. There's a lot of entries for one website. Inside Maho. I click on the last history entry. DS Gaming Zone! Hi! Touch grass. You want to take a break? Damn. Damn. I see how it is. Alright, fine. I'll take a break. Forget how long I had the break for. This ain't nobody used it. For a while. Let me just see. I can't believe I forgot how my points are. Oh well, whatever. I'll be back in a few minutes and just kind of work things off for myself. So, like, yeah. Enjoy some grass, people. I am back from the past and home right, Jack. Watch out. Oh, nuts. So, there we go. We're all good. That was actually a much needed break. Thank you, thank you. I click on the last history entry. Inside Maho seems like some kind of magical girl fan site. Look at you go. And from the looks of it, it only has administration access. That means she runs the site. Reese! It's so nice to see you, Reese. How are you doing, Nate-chan? I am getting close to figuring out the mystery of magical girl. And I also just got the touch grass recently because TS Gaming Zone said I had to do so. She owns all this? Why would she run a website about magical girls? Maybe for a makeup line? Then why all the secrecy? That's what we need to figure out. We need to click around and see what you can find. Oh my god! It's like an actual little thing. That's so cool. Looking for more fruit fatale pics. Oh, why are you so many threads about this group? Seriously, this is the third this month. The mod's obsessed. Holy shit, who cares about a dead group? Oh, damn. Oh, fuck. How do I back out? Oh, there we go. Let's see here. Want the becoming a magical girl? This thread has been deleted for violating the rules and guidelines. What? For becoming a magical girl? That's wild. I miss her so bad, a real tragedy. Rip forever. This is what it is. She was perfect. There will never be another magical girl like her. Mod Avocado. Is she Avocado? Avocado 78? Could that actually be Avocado? Okay, Moose Cat, a Marina, and Banana Brie. Everyone was being moved in together after Fruit Fatale broke up. They're obviously related, lol. Probably cousins. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Hell yeah, baby! God, I want to be cousins with a girl so bad. You feel me? Where do you buy merch of your faves? Thoughts on merch from Magical Girls? Where do you buy it? Do you support it? Is it creepy? Oh, you're worried about being creepy while being on the site? I don't see a problem with it. They're public figures. We're working hard to protect us and somewhat privacy, not to be monetized. Where's the respect? You want to be respected, they should fight in secret then. Okay, okay. How do I become a magical girl? In your dreams. I hear some are aliens from outer space. I mean, yeah, right? Give up, buddy. Also, who even needs them right now? Oh? Nikki! Imagine being a magical girl and having someone else monetize your likeness. That shit happened! This is about the game happening right now, Nikki! The dangers. I'd be selling figurines of myself and stuff. Hell yeah! Honestly, I'd buy a Nikki figurine. For sure. I would 100% would. It's actually so sad. Who cares about this garbage? Red has been deleted from filing the rules. Huh? It's actually so sad. Who cares? Thoughts on Magic Girl today. Wish there was a new group activity. Yawn. Somebody needs to stir things up. Onis on this board are like, need the city to get terrorized ASAP. That's exactly what it is. They did internet proud. You're streaming for a while, but I was AFK. Honestly, that makes me happy, Nikki. Like a little, like for real. Honestly, thank you. Okay, okay. Ara's new single debrief. She's so cute. Boring. Think she'll feature the other Sentinels on her next album. I want to see the redhead again. The redhead? Miss the Sentinels? I do. Bubble Girl is my favorite. Wish she'd come back. Oh? Group's overrated. Just listen to Ara is, you miss them so much. If. What is this all about? Guys, this is borderline obsessive. Okay, let's hit the books. Look at my banking program, and a wall of charts and big numbers fill the screen. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. We both look at the screen in silence for a moment, trying to absorb all the new information. Yeah, big money. Not much of it seems to be going to a charity foundation she set up. Wait, she's keeping all the charity money? From the looks of it, she's putting the money into the foundation, and then 99% is sent to a mystery account in Switzerland. That's really suspicious. I mean, is it? Is it though for a company? That seems exactly what they do. Emily always seems so composed and professional. I know she had all this going on. We're all full of surprises lost. Expect the unexpected. Average big charity activity? Real? The space account seems sus. Right? Right? This is what I'm saying here. This is exactly what I'm saying. But, in all honesty, believe it or not, the charity stuff isn't nearly as bad as people think it is, but it's actually worse also. Like, a lot of the times when people are asking for, like, would you like to donate to this charity? Those people are giving your money to the charity. The thing is that they're not really giving their money to charity. They are just writing off the money you give them as their money that they give to people. And it's like, oh, they're using your money as a tax write-off. That's bullshit. Whenever a big company like Walmart or Taco Bell asks you for a roundup to donate, it's giving them a tax break. Yeah. No, we're on the same thing, Nikki. On the same thing. Same. Literal same. Like, it's not as bad, right? Like, clearly it is going to the cause you're donating towards, but it's also benefiting them, which is just hardcore capitalism. It just is. Since you were saying that, real. Oh, damn, that's great. Actually, yeah, that's really appropriate coming from KG. Okay, this is kind of incriminating stuff. Let me copy everything to disk so we can have some evidence. Let me see what else you can find. Sure, only a portion goes to that too. No, the money that you give. The money you give, and if it's like one of those things where like we'll match the money that the people give, they do give it. You just need to understand too is that they're using that specific money that you give them to do tax breaks. So they end up actually making more money by taking money from other people like that. Like it's kind of insane in that regard, because like It is technically doing what they're supposed to do, but they're doing it so they get a tax break so they don't have to pay the money that they do actually own, which is bullshit. I get out of the chair and let KG do their magic. I take a look at the makeup samples on the desk. They're from the Sentinels line, sentimentality. Everyone has been obsessed with them lately. A few dollars, those dollars go to charity. They claim those dollars as a charitable donation on their corporate taxes, and they pay them that many less dollars in tax. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Nikki, you and I know what we're talking about. Like 100. We done the math. That's not really much of a clue, right? Of course she'd have her own products on her desk. Her desk! I rummage through the desk drawer and find some notebooks. I flip through them, hoping for some kind of clue. All boring financial reports and business strategy. There's someone would find this interesting, but it's not me. I can't believe I'm thinking this, but I was having more fun on the computer. Yeah, I started the transfer. Now we just sit tight until it's done. What have you found? Sadly, nothing interesting. I was hoping to see top secret evil scheme on a page. Just boring business plans up at the end of this year. Okay, but that is what it is. That... I don't know what to tell y'all, but like, if you see someone a company have a business plan, that's an evil scheme. It just doesn't say evil scheme on it. It uses math and like various things to crunch down people into numbers and be like, we could cut this many numbers off. It's wild. I'm sad I missed the post-COVID small business LLC loan scams. Most loans got forgiven. I had to dissolve my LLC. Oh, I'm so sorry. Boring business plans is yeah, right? Forever it is. Forever. 5 ever. Wait, just up to the end of this year? Yeah, I was hoping to see something cool that hasn't been announced yet, but there's nothing here for the year 2000. But you find that a little odd that a $1 million company has no plans for next year? Not even the day before New Year's Eve? Maybe it's in another notebook? You look through the drawers again and there's no other notebooks at all. And there were new Y2K plans on the computer either. You're right, that's really bizarre when you think about it. Even I have plans for next year. I'm not exactly the organized type. I still don't have any killer evidence. What we know is Anna Lee has an unhealthy obsession with this Fruit Fatale group, that she's been putting away the charity funds into a mysterious offshore account. We might be keeping a loose schedule for the next year. It's not really going to hold up in court. Fruit Fatale? That sound familiar. Hello? Earth to Princess? Sorry, I was just thinking about something. Anyway, none of this as evidence will hold up in court as it was obtained illegally. KG, why do you know something like that? Better if you don't know. Now, if only we had something more concrete. Before I could blink, KG pushes me down onto the floor. Need a hot envy to push me down to the floor. Tell me what to do. We hold on the desk, and I try my best not to panic. Oh, look at that! Hold my breath, and the echo of clicking heels fills the room. Oh, let's go, baby! Those idiots in HR don't know what they're talking about. Average business person wondering why they can't just violate human rights. Constantly grilling me about how bad our retail turnover looks. Selling makeup cannot be that hard. As far as I've seen, those girls just stand around all day. Note to self-investigate automated retail stores. She lets out a long, weary sigh. But one matters soon, and this will matter. I could hear her heels pacing around the office. My heart is racing out of my chest. I said, steady my breathing, trying not to think about how totally screwed we are. The heels stop abruptly. Is she looking out the window, maybe? I just need to be patient. The stage is set, and soon the curtain shall rise. New Year's Eve, the dawn of a new millennium, and the dawn of a new world. Everything I've done so far, this tiresome charade, will all be worth it. Note to self, buy yourself a nice dress for the party. You've earned it. Party? What party? Katie's face suddenly turns white. She starts frantically pointing up to the computer, trying to mouth something, but I don't understand. I crawl over to them and whisper. Disk! The disk is still in the computer. You have to get it back. No. It's way too risky. It's our only evidence against her. We need the disk. I take a deep breath and peek over the desk to see where Annalie is standing. She's far enough away that KG might make it. I wave the all clear to KG and they make their move. There goes my steady breathing. I watch Annalie as she stares out across the city. Why did I get bogged? What did I do? What did I do? Not my fault. I like pretty girls. You know, that's cartoon show's fault. Also a fault that I'm furry, not mine. Theirs. Watch Annalie as she stares out across the city. I think she might be talking into a small cassette recorder. You like the evil corporate girl? Yeah, I'll be real. I like any kind of evil girl that would take care of me and only me. Like, not gonna lie, if there's like a turf like dictator or some shit and she's like, I'll only keep you, I would turn you all over. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. I would. I need someone to want me. You don't understand. Once the mentality releases across the world, well, why? Why blocking me, Nikki? What did I do? Oh, I feel like I really messed up. Funny timing. Fair. Once the mentality releases across the world, Loverpup will dominate the makeup market permanently. Bruh. It's a bit you didn't mess up, thank God. Thank God. Everyone will need our product. They'll crave it like water and air. The brand's reputation, the sales, all skyrocket. I'll have more money and power than I'll know what to do with. Would dare oppose me when the mere suggestion of reducing supplies will send tens of millions of loyal customers into a violent frenzy. After all, I am merely giving the people what they want. Perhaps I'll give a portion of that charity money back to Ara. She's been a useful puppet. I'll even invite her to my new New Year's Eve celebration. Show the destruction she's caused. What, she's selling meth? Yeah, that's pretty much what she's been leaning on to, that she's making meth products. It's kind of wild. It's literally Breaking Bad, but with girls. Those words, KG fumbles as they slowly retrieve the disc from the computer. They quickly duck back beneath the desk, disc in hand. We get closer and whisper again. Wait, Annalie's been using Ara? Honestly, I suspect Ara and Annalie might have been working together almost this whole time. And now I kind of feel like an asshole. To get out of this, I might be nicer to Ara. Wait, Annalie, stop talking! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. She totally hurt us, didn't she? He passes and I hear the sounds of Annalie turning up from the window and walking towards the desk. I emote frantically at KG and they shrug in return. Magical girl Breaking Bad. Yeah. Only a few seconds to make a decision. What do we do? Catch her by surprise, sneak around the desk. She's gonna see us anyway, catch her by surprise. I crack my knuckles at KG, suggesting we confront Annalie head on. They shake their head violently in disapproval. I jump up from behind the desk and strike a pose. Excuse me, but I'd like to file a complaint with management. And how the devil did you get in here, girl? Shouldn't you be in school or something? Well, that stole my thunder. I was about to make a whole speech about protecting justice and love and stuff. Now I just feel silly. Wait, I know you. You work at one of my stores, correct? I look down and notice KG isn't under the desk anymore. Where did they go? Answer me, girl. Or would you prefer I call security? No, I do work at one of your stores, actually. I just wanted to, just what? You just wanted to break into my office. You can't even finish a simple sentence, then I don't think there's much for us to discuss. She brings out her cell phone and begins to dial a number, probably calling security. Think, lost, think. I look down at the makeup samples at her desk and suddenly have an idea. I take a deep breath. My name is Princess Sentinel Starlight, and I'm here to discuss the terms of my royalties. Well, that turned the conversation around. Emily stares at me in silence for a few moments. She closes her cell phone and takes a seat at her desk. She looks at me up and down and deep in thought. She gestures for me to take a seat opposite of her, and I do. Where the heck is Keiji? I could really use some backup here. You're a Sentinel Starlight. It's a very bold claim. I trust you have some kind of proof. Oh, I know you're some kind of desperate super fan. I show her the princess ring on my finger, the source of all my powers. A charming fake you bought off the internet, no doubt. I promise you, it's the real deal. The long pause, she's clearly thinking of something. Go on then, transform. What? Come now. You truly are the lost princess of Serenita. And surely you could transform into your sentinel uniform, yes? Oh no, I don't like the look on her face. Well, see... Yes? Is something the matter, girl? I need someone to call me girl. It's just that having a little magic trouble. Are we? I don't like the way she said that. Annalie stands up from her desk and towers over me. I need that. I appreciate those who don't waste my valuable time. Thanks for saving me the trouble of finding you, Sentinel Starlight. With that, she suddenly flips her desk over. Her computer and makeup samples are sent crashing to the floor. I scream and leap from my chair to avoid the desk. Before I get my bearings, a crackling beam of green light surrounds Annalie. Happy New Year! I saved the world countless times, over insurmountable odds. I had my magic, my friends by my side. It's fitting that this is how it ends. Alone and powerless. All I can do is cover my eyes and await the end. A green blast surrounds me with a deafening noise like thunder. Office windows shatter in every direction. Then all is quiet. But I feel nothing. No pain at all? What? I'm starting to mirror my own. What? I'm not that nervous, am I? Warlock tile. Dysfunction. Oh no! Nikki, no. A lot of trans girls are affected by that. I open my eyes. Keiji is standing right in front of me. I hear the familiar aquatic sounds of their bubble magic. Ah, Sentinel Perigi, of course. The room was Starlight. I never could manage anything on her own. Could she? I hate to cut this short, but we need to get the fuck out of here. Oh yes, I could see your bubbles about to burst. He's right, I can already see Keiji's magic failing. How do we get out of this? We're gonna die for sure. Keiji gives me a long look. Trust me, princess? Yeah, what do you... Before I can finish speaking, Keiji grabs my arm and pulls me towards one of the smashed windows. I scream as we plunge feet first in the air. Fuck! I shut my eyes tight and feel Keiji embracing me in a bear hug. There's no time for romance, idiot. We're about to die. But instead of dying, it feels as if we flopped on a sidewalk like a mattress. I open my eyes and Keiji is clinging to me tight, a look of pain on their face. You okay? Yeah. We let out a deep sigh and the bubble fizzes away. In case you were wondering, I was hiding on the other side of the desk the whole time. All of a sudden there wasn't a desk anymore, and then you were going to die, so I had to improvise. Keiji, A crowd starts to gather around us. We should get going. We have escaped the corporate life. Let's go, VP! Yay! We run to KG's bike, parked across the street, and make a quick getaway. KG takes a long winding road to the park, in case we're being followed. And so we park up and catch our breath. I feel like my heart is trying to escape through my throat. We made it. We escaped. Well, you're an interesting Dane, aren't you? Well, I'm glad you can see the funny side of all this. I think I'm about to have a heart attack. How did I do this kind of thing on a regular basis? I think I took for granted just how much saving the world keeps you in shape. Anyways, we need to get the gang together. Our little investigation yielded some answers after all. If we had to break some rules to get them. Rules? More like laws! But you're right. The Centiles need to know ASAP. We'll figure out our next plan of action. Go swing by the Golden Club for Jackie. And the workshop Miranda hangs at. Right, and I'll ring Ara after I call off work. Wait, work. Shoot, KG! And only saw me and she recognized me! She remembers what store I work at! Sounds like the perfect excuse to quit that crappy gig. Rats! No more I make a dime for Annalise dollar. No, not congrats. I'm worried, KG. This might not just affect my job. What about Liz? What if she threatens her? Uses her against us? I'm sorry, but I think I should go to work to make sure she's okay. Can't be serious. After everything that just happened. Like wandering right back into the lion's den. KG looks worried for me, but I feel a bit guilty. I can't just abandon Liz. I understand, protecting people is our thing after all. Listen, I'll grab everyone, but promise me you'll meet us here later, okay? Got it, thanks KG. I run out to the work as fast as my feet can carry me. I guess if I'm here, I still have to actually work. Oh no, working! Okay. Hey. Give it to me? You give it to me? They want Ara's brush set. I'll chuck it at them. Look, Ara's brush set just landed on your feet. Ah! That's how customers always act. They always act like that. You have to throw shit at them. Work went about as well as it could have gone, all things considered. I pushed Liz to leave our shift early on the basis of her feeling tired. I didn't let her use the mentality samples at all. She seemed insistent on sticking with me, especially when the customer interactions have been so chaotic. But eventually she lit up. Even Liz has her limits. As soon as I see Liz off, I rush off to our meeting. It's our old classroom again. KG and I agree that this would be the most discreet location. When I slid open the doors to room 3A, I see the whole crew gathered up and looking serious. KG is standing near the blackboard. Really a mid-explanation. They breathe a sigh of relief when we lock eyes. Boss, glad to see you made it back in one piece! Seriously, I'm glad you're okay. The rest of us took time off today. You're crazy for going into your shift. Sorry to worry everyone, but it's important for me to see what's going on in the store. Our customers have changed. The makeup is really affecting them. So I wanted to make sure Liz was okay. For KG filled everybody in already, but Annalise saw us. Well, she definitely saw me. And she definitely remembers our store location. Remembers your store location. You and Liz made an impression on her. Right. Needless to say, I'm expecting repercussions for that any minute now. Miranda looks uneasy. She worried about Liz? Is this just Sailor Moon? Yeah! Kinda! Yeah, it is! It's Sailor Moon if it was as gay as it wanted to be. There's a trans girl in it, a non-binary character in it, and I'm pretty sure you could date all the girls, like, just straight up. Like, the main character is gay, like, 100%. It's wild. I loves it. It's free too, Mr. Slow, just so you know. Boss, before you got here, KG was mid-explanation about everything you learned. Anna Lee runs a gossip mill about magic girls. Oh jeez. My voice is cracking. I need to drink some water. Oh my goodness. Allie runs a gossip mill about magical girls on the World Wide Web. She's embezzling charity funds? KG waves around a CD. I'll copy out of here, in case anyone would like to review in the computer lab. And then you ran into Anne Lee herself? Right, we hid from her for a while. Gosh, I lost years of my life from that. Anyway, this is an important part. Anne Lee is fully aware of what's happening with the makeup. In fact, we're all but certain she's the cause of this. She's trying to drive up Glamour Pop's sales, trying to create customer dependency. Oh, yeah. It's just Breaking Bad mixed together with Sailor Moon. I swear. I swear. All the side effects. Those weird carvings to put on makeup. Our magic fading away, our energy levels, and our enthusiasm to get through our ordinary days. It's all caused by Anna Lee, by sentimentality. So does that mean she has powers then? Most likely. We weren't able to clarify the specifics though. Or is there anything you noticed when you were working with her? Sorry, no, nothing off the top of my head at least. Something Beryl would do? Beryl. I know a Beryl, but not probably the one you're talking about. Our relationship was purely business. Ara ducks her head. She looks like she's about to burst into tears. I want you to all know. I'm sorry. Ara, I don't know how to express this, but I really thought I was doing something good. She told me this was for charity, that a makeup line based on us would be fun and refreshing for our audience. I know my actions don't look so good, that I might even look like an accomplice to this, but... Hold on, Boyong. No, you're not an accomplice to this. Nobody here thinks that. Becky and Miranda nod along. I've been harsh on you in the past, and honestly, I think a lot of it's still justified. That doesn't change that deep down, I know you're not a bad person. KG. Look so down, Lieutenant. I'm not about being a magical girl anymore, but we're still a team. Ditto. And Ara, all I'm hoping is, maybe at the end of this we could start being a little more forthcoming with each other. Beryl is Sailor Moon's enemy. Oh! I don't know why I don't know her. I just know her as the hot lady that I would absolutely betray the team for. You feel me? That's who I know her as. I don't know why I didn't put those two together. Right. Alright, and that's the point for emotional vulnerability. I've seen this group struggle with authenticity from day one. Trust me, it's a hurdle for me too. Everything's a process, and it's something we have to train ourselves to be aware of. Jackie's grown surprisingly wise over the years. Must have been all that teaching she's doing. Ara's eyes finally well over, and she burst into tears. Ara? You all! I know we have our differences, but I really wanted just want to be friends again. The room is silent for a beat, as everyone looks stunned over Ara's confession. Funny you say that, Ara. You've been our friend the entire time as far as I'm concerned. We could be better friends now. You guys! Ara looks at Keiji unexpectedly. Keiji clears the throat. Yeah. We'd be friends. As long as we work on accepting each other's different viewpoints. Yada yada. Keiji looks a little flustered. I think they used up their capacity for sappiness for the night. The typical MB experience. Having so little sappiness energy that it drains them completely. Ara nods. Oh, look at that. They're a cute couple. 100%. This is goth x pop, and I kind of ship them. I hear you, KG. I'm going to hear you out on anything else too. Finally, I'm starting to feel like the Sentinels are back in the game. Untouched, but what are we talking about again? Right, the evil plan! Huh? Oh! Sorry, I think I got us off the rails. Always a drama queen, this one. Ara punches Keiji in the arm, but it's playful. Oh, they're so cute together! Look at that! Oh, that's her husband. 100%. Michiru and Haruka. Yeah. Boss, about the makeup. If I remember correctly, isn't scheduled to drop on New Year's. Earlier, actually, in New Year's Eve, which is tomorrow. On the CD, although Anna Lee verbally confirmed it too. Something about the dawn of a new millennium. Ara suddenly laughs. Oh my gosh, I had almost forgotten! I was so wrapped up in my feelings about seeing, as a potential accomplice. Anna Lee actually called me herself a few hours prior. Something about a company-wide New Year's Eve party at the Glamour Pop headquarters. I think she said it was on the rooftop. It was weird that she didn't have an assistant call instead, but maybe it's not company-wide? It's a party for two? I forgot about that too. She mentioned that in the office. She had some fucked up sadistic line about wanting to make you watch the destruction. God, Anna Lee! She made it clear to me that she was expecting a big-time sales on New Year's Eve. Right, all the retail locations have stockpiled a bunch of it for release. I think she even mentioned selling it on Glamour Pop's webpage. Online shopping is the future, she said. I mean, she's right. I didn't think a corporate celebration for all that would be suspicious. That's a line. What do corporates celebrate if not the suffering of others? I'm just saying. I don't think there's any point in time that you could go be like, this is a corporate celebration. And there's people that are happy, you know? But kind of think of it, I don't know anybody else on their marketing team who said anything about a party. Is it really just going to be her up there alone? Well, at least we know where to find her. So what do? We only have so much time left. Frankly, this sounds like a massive operation. I don't even know if we have the capacity to stop the sales of this makeup line. There's only one day left. I have to figure something out. The group goes silent and turns their focus towards me. Well, any ideas, Princess? You've always led the charge for us. Ichi's right, I have always led the Sentinels. Led them into dangerous situations, totally head first. Sometimes without a concrete plan. While there's plenty of fond memories, there's scary ones too. I know it took a toll on my teammates. It took a toll on me too. To be honest, I don't want to pick the plan for us. At least not right now. I know we're on a tight time constraint, but thinking back on my past experience, I think I'd like us to carefully consider our options before deciding on anything. I want everybody to seriously consider whether or not they're okay to take this on. I look at Keiji, specifically Miranda too. I know some of us are trying to move on from the magical girl life. I want you to know, I respect that entirely. A flash of sadness crosses Ara's face. She nods along. But please, let's sleep on it at least. I appreciate that last. Ichi doesn't say anything, but I can tell they're carefully considering what I've said. Sounds good to me. I do my best thinking during morning runs anyway. I'll think on it too. I'll come up with a strategy that will blow Lost out of the water. Ichi and Miranda echo their approvals to meet the following night. And it's decided. Tomorrow, we'll figure this out. The Sentinels scatter out of the classroom, and left with a tremendous sigh of relief. Of course, everything about the makeup line and Anna Lee worries me. Thought of hundreds, no. Thousands of innocent people being subjected to ill effects of sentimentality utterly horrify me. But for the first time in a long time, I get the feeling I'm not alone anymore. I exhale and make my way home to Alistair. Finally time for bed. Alistair curls up in bed with me and falls asleep on his side. always hogs the mattress. It's New Year's Eve morning. It always seems quite the morning before a fight. For now, just check in on the people in the store and make sure it's okay. Perhaps do a little recon on what we might be facing on later. I walk up to the store and... It's on fire? Like engulfed in flames on fire. The windows are smashed open and through the flames. I can see makeup scattered all over the floor. The stacks of samples we had for sentimentality are all gone. Does Emily even realize how far she's taken this? That customers are so crazed by the makeup they're arsonists now? I think I should make a tactical retreat. Quickly. Very quickly. Spend the rest of the day preparing. Night will decide everything. I walk briskly on our meeting place, Cove Park, 8 p.m., as usual. Alistair was left at home, even though he usually advises us before a battle. Can't talk anyways. And frankly, I'm worried about taking him outside. After what I saw at the store, I spot KG's motorbike first, parked by the cars, and then I see the crew gathered around the waterfront. Everyone looks worried. When we last left off, thought we were in a good place, but... Hey, I'm here! I wave and try to flash a reassuring smile to the group, but nobody reciprocates. At least it seems the group has put some real thought into our dilemma. Yeah, I think trying to be encouraging would be a good thing to do. Or, I'd say cheer up, squad! Or just say maybe empty encouragement isn't the way to go. This is clearly not the occasion. Lost, how are you feeling? Awful. I haven't used the makeup, obviously, but work. I mean, the Glamour Pop store, it's on fire. Literally. But good news. A healthy separation period from the makeup has caused my powers to come back. Definitely not at full capacity, but it's something. I was hoping if it's like this for me, everyone else should be in a better state as well. The group assess one by one. Jackie's flames are burning brighter. Our songs are potent again. Miranda's bursts of stardust are bright and lively. Eiji's bubbles are properly bubbly. Our raises her hand first, looking determined. I say we destroy her! Straight up! She betrayed me! Betrayed us! We collectively gawk at her. Why are you looking at me like that? That's the only realistic option here. I called dibs on the final blow. Damn, I was hoping for that one. I guess you're well within your rights. Hold on. What do you mean destroy her? Like kill her? I mean... Seriously, Bouillon? I never said kill her, just render her completely incapable of doing anything anywhere ever again. Anyways, what does the rest of the group think? Miranda raises her hand, looking serious. Honestly, I don't see any way around it. You have to fight her. It's all I've ever done when we were confronted villains. Magic wasn't always a positive force in my life, but it's within me. A part of me. I don't want to be the magical girl anymore, but I won't walk away from our last fight. Our last fight? I agree, Miranda. Jackie raises a fist in the air. Annalise caused too much trouble for the world already. We should follow out our tried and true path. I say we fight her head on. See no reason for us to hold on back. Even if she is quite beautiful. She's so real for that. She's so real for it. Jackie, she was totally playing you at the makeup store. Don't fall for it. No, she's evil and gorgeous. She's so real for that. She's so real. I could change her. She's me. She's so fucking me though, for real. Jackie gives us a grin. Maybe she's trying to lighten the mood. Jokes aside, things are gonna get seriously out of hand. The longer we wait around, the more people could get hurt. Only a matter of time before someone like Leia gets caught up in this. That's why I think the direct route is best. That being said, Might not mind roughing her up to get her to stop, but only further than that. I would be setting a miserable example for Layla as her mentor. Let's talk her down after we stop her. For all we know, she might not be messed up from her own powers, right? We don't know. I think violence is necessary. I generally do think violence is necessary. It's very weird to me when people are like, let's solve this without violence. Like, no, violence is a necessity at certain times. You need to know when to do violence. You never backed away from a fight before. We should be ready. That's what I'm saying! Not exactly what you said, though. What all I'm saying is that there are alternative routes to winning. We have to fight. This isn't about any of us want. This is about saving the world. And if a biatch needs to die, but we said no killing. If it happens, it happens. Yeah. If it happens, it happens. There's so much on the line. It's not like it's never happened to a magical conflict before. See KG's face turning beet red. Absolutely not. What the hell is wrong with all of you? Fuck, I can't believe this. And we fancied ourselves protectors of justice. Now the Sentinels, all grown up, are discussing the ethics of what's essentially a premeditated, abrogated assault. Okay, if it's a magical conflict, right? What happens, happens. Yeah, Annalise is a total harpy. It's okay if we just happen to kill her in the process. Just listen to yourselves. At least we had some excuse of being naive teenagers when we beat the shit out of our enemies in the past. Now the majority of Sentinels, I can't put together a plan to solve a conflict without objective violence. That's sad, real fucking sad. Everyone else is looking away with a guilty expression on their face. She's a human being too. Magical one who may be feeling alone. Can't we all relate to that? Don't try to at least talk her down first. I don't know who we are anymore. Talking first can put everyone in danger. We can't give her an opening. Well, surely you can't be okay with this. Yeah, I see your point. I do agree to your point. Oh, you do? So you agree, KG, that the Sentinels are a bunch of irresponsible, violent vigilantes? We're no better than villains we're defeating, then? I never saw us like that. No, I don't think that's what KG was trying to say. Ara's patience has clearly run its course. He stands up from the park bench to get in KG's face. Is that really how you see us, KG? After everything we've been through? I also don't agree. It's never been about hurting our enemies for me. It's about protecting others. Jackie is trying to put some distance between Ara and KG, but I could tell she's on Ara's side. Meanwhile, Miranda flounders by KG, really wanting to speak up, but looking defeated. Miranda attempts to interject as Ara and KG continue to argue. I think that she's drowned out by the others, then yells, "Why won't you ever listen to me?" I want Miranda to be listened to. Please don't fight, listen to me. Come on, everyone. Doesn't matter what I say. Nobody can hear me. My voice isn't heard over the arguing. Fuck, this meeting is completely falling apart. I should have come up with a plan by myself and instructed the team accordingly. Same as always. I guess it's in character for me too, to come up with a shitty idea and my teammates suffer the consequences. What are we gonna do now? We're fragmented again. And this time, I'm not sure I could put us back together anymore. Put my hands over my ears and close my eyes. It's getting hard to breathe. I think I'm having a panic attack. Hey, bitches, bros, and non-binary hoes! What? How are y'all doing this fine evening? I open my eyes to see my teammates completely stunning. Solar Braze is standing right in front of us doing his stupid pose. His stupid little sunglasses on. How does he always manage to appear at the worst possible moment? Wow, Ara, it looks like you're cuddling up with Keiji over there. I'm feeling the love. Got room for one more? Lord Blaze opens his arms wide to Ara. Come on, Ara, where's my hug, huh? We're literally fighting right now? Can you not? Damn, I knew I was popular, but this? You don't have to fight over me, girls. Solaris blazes, red hot, scorching, and fiery. I have enough heat to warm all of your cold hearts up. Tuxedo mascot cool. He's pretty much Yu-Gi-Oh now. They made him into Yu-Gi-Oh. Solari turns to me for some godforsaken reason. Boss, you're looking very pale. But in a beautiful way, of course. Your light shimmers like the moon. And I'll be your fiery hot sun. Stop right there. For one, her motif is star, light, not moon. And for two, I'm the one who should be her son. Yes, exactly. 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 Jackie, no need to be so uptight. We can warm her up together. Can you, like, shut up, actually? Everyone turns to Solari and empathetically agrees with Ara. See? I knew you guys could all work together. You're all united and try to shut me down. Always believe in you girls, gays and theys. So real for that shit. He's so real for that shit. I also believe in the girls, the gays, and the theys. Just understand. I also do that. The Centiles have always stuck together. The Centiles have always stuck together, no matter what foul adversary hit us. There is no us. You were never a part of this. Solari completely ignores Keiji and keeps going. You're all stronger than ever before. This? Whatever this Ugo you're trying to defeat is, it's not going to phase us. Yeah, we already knew that. Honestly, you didn't have to say that. But I mean it. After high school, I've drifted away from all of you, my dudes, and the true meaning of the cards. People who used to put up with me don't anymore. And I try not to let that change me, but it's been hard. Challenge harder than any enemy I've ever faced. But it was for all of you too. As you grow up, you see much more pain in the world. It's no longer just good and evil. It's morally gray. You may not know how this fight is going to turn out, but I guarantee you that your chances are better together and united. Everyone's jaws are on the floor. Is that still Solari Blaze? But I'm not being fair, am I? I remember that teenage boy I met, ambitious, charming, and newly discovered his card powers, and wanted to see them for good. Wanted to use them for good. And his hair, I mean, what girl wouldn't have had a bit of a crush? Do not judge me. I am judging her, fam. I'm judging her. You've all changed, and so has he. It's nice to see that boy filled with goodness and wonder in his heart. It's still in there somewhere. Buried very, very deep beneath those sunglasses. Actually, doesn't he have a point? We're just arguing and getting nowhere. We should be ashamed of how our teamwork has deteriorated. Oh god, that makes me feel gross. Yeah, that's not us. We're better than that. This teamwork muscle hasn't been worked in a while. But it's there. We have it. You mean I actually said something good? Let it get to your head. Wow, this is great! What else can I do to help? Well, the evil is... I'm still trying to catch my breath. So Larry has no idea what we're even up against. He's trying to help anyway. Just tell me what to do. Larry, do you know the makeup store Glamour Pop? The major chain around Diamond Cove. Surely you've seen it. Yes, ma'am. I know it. Larry would probably be more useful than Tuxedo Mask. He has clearly shown that he is more useful right now. It's kind of insane. Lots of beautiful ladies walking in and out. Don't call me ma'am. Long story short, there's a makeup line that's based on us. Label sentimentality. Our enemy made the makeup. The makeup is evil, and the evil must be destroyed. Right, I follow. There's a lot of makeup inventory in a lot of stores that needs to disappear before people could get more. You up for a little breaking and entering? Entering is one of my favorite. Stop! You were doing so well. You're right, I could do this. I could stop the makeup sales while you tackle into me. Teamwork, everyone! A flick of his wrist, Solari draws a card out of his pocket and holds it up into the air. Still not gonna do it, though. Feel the blaze, baby! And with a poof and explosion of fire, he's gone. Yeah, he did it. The team is quiet for a moment, eyes glued to the spot where Solari stood seconds ago. Finally, I'm starting to feel a little better. I'm shocked I'm about to say this, but I think I can count on Solari to help with stopping the makeup from being distributed further. Thanks for getting some help on that front. Now we just have to decide what to do about Annalie. Whilst I know it's hard, we need our leader. You've heard how we each want to handle this. Can't do everyone's plan. One has to be chosen. The person to choose is you. Yeah, even I can agree with that. Only to make sure we do something. I'll follow your lead, but I might not respect your decision. I'll follow your lead here. We trust you. The weight of responsibility is returning, and so is the warm feeling of their trust. It's been them, my friends beside me, that have been my true power. There may be no perfect way to solve this, but we won't back down and let Annalie continue your plan. It's up to me to lead and protect them as best as I can. Thank you, everyone. Whatever I choose, I want you to know that I love and respect you all, even if we disagree. Your trust means the world to me. I'm ready to lead you. I'm starting to feel better. There's still the fight ahead of us. We have an hour until midnight now. Everyone take a moment to prepare themselves. Drew takes a breather. I gaze out toward the waterfront. I really want to talk to someone I've grown close to in the past couple of days. I want to hear more about their plans. Well, no. What I really want to talk about is us. I only had time to speak to one person. The choice is important. My last chance to talk to someone before we face Annalie. Time is running out. Paige, Jackie, or Alistair. So we only get those. That's cool. I'm going to talk to Jackie because, like I said before, we're chasing. Everyone migrates to their own conversations with the exception of Jackie, who is standing all alone. If there was ever a time to talk to her, this would be it. So it's nothing. Jackie? Boss, what's wrong, hun? You told me not to hesitate to call you if I needed you, right? I need you. Me? Was there someone else you'd rather be with? Oh! She gives me a smile that makes even the stars look dim as she takes my hand. They're so gay. He's warm to the touch, and a comfort I didn't know I wanted for this chilly night. Now, I'm all yours. Walk further into the park, your time soaking in its atmosphere. Hard to imagine the world being endangered in such a far removed place. I've only walked this path with Jackie a few times, but I still feel a strong sense of nostalgia. Like I was lazily floating down a stream of good dreams. A gentle squeeze on my hand pulls my attention back to the present. You looked pretty shaken up here earlier. Before Solari stuck his nose in our business. You alright? You know, just staving off a panic attack. Hey, don't say that like it's nothing. Are you gonna be okay? I'll be fine. It's already passed. You don't have to worry about me. I'm always worried about you. Someone's gotta take care of my princess, right? You wanna be that someone? Oh! Only if you let me. I think I could get used to that. It was brief, but I caught Jackie wincing when she tried to turn her head. If think I could handle tonight, I'd say something. There's no shortage of people who think they could do better than me. You, on the other hand, they haven't noticed. Notice what? I reached over and tugged at Jackie's arm. I don't even pull that hard, but the small whine escapes her lips. I didn't want to believe it, but you hurt yourself recently, did you? Spent too much time on the punching bag? Just a little tense right now. That's all. I could tough it out. You should have told me. With both hands, I tried to fill out Jackie's shoulder, to get a better idea of where her soreness is. As much as I want to admire these strong muscles of hers, I find myself more upset than appreciative. Guess you've gotten pretty good at this, haven't you? The silence grows between us as I keep touching her shoulder, taking my time to fill out where the tension is. I trail my fingers onto her midriff, wondering what else she might be hiding from me. Oh, hi. What are you doing, Lost? Sure enough, I could see a light bruise there. I could only guess Leia must have given her in practice. Looking for what else might be hurting. I could just tell you. You tell me while I'm looking. I'm getting the feeling that you're upset with me. Me? No, never. Why would I be mad? You're not pushing it too hard, fatiguing yourself, or maybe agitating old wounds? You still didn't think you would ever do such a thing. My hands on both the back of her neck and her bruise on her midriff. I start to channel my magic. Almost immediately, Jackie starts giggling and gets fidgety in my grasp. It would have been more ridiculous if you were to keep that from the person who is both your leader and your healer. You know, the only other person on the team was just as responsible for your career-ending injuries as you for the villains we fought. You would never make me go through that again, would you? So you are mad. Look at that, another bruise. Okay, I'm sorry. I need a break. Maybe I'm pouring a bit too much into this last one, but at least she's finally asking for breaks. What's the matter? I thought you were ready to tough it out. Jackie steps away from me, and she tries to catch her breath. Okay, I deserve that. Also might have gone a little overboard. Never known you to be someone to slip up in training. I know. I was going at a good pace for a while, but the threat started to feel real after my talk with Leia. I ended up just pushing myself, trying to squeeze what time I had left. And say I feel great about letting you fight tonight. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry about me. I'm always worried about you. Someone's gotta take care of my princess, right? It's okay. I know it's not a phase. I like to keep the princess hidden underneath that tough girl act of yours. It's not an act. Isn't it? I brush my hand along her forehead, pulling a stray hair back before I cup her cheek. Jackie can't help herself as she leans into my touch. See? There she is. There's an argument in her eyes, but it's crumbling into tiny pieces. Instead, Jackie closes her eyes and lets out a sigh. You need to bide your own touch. That's what it's like to be vulnerable. Does that scare you? Yeah. Want me to stop? She leans further into my touch, cups my hand, her own. No. I hold her in my hand, run my thumb in small patterns while her exhaustion begins to show. Wish she didn't have to fight tonight. What if I told you there's another choice? I would love to hear it. Jackie lifts her hand up for me to see. I don't understand what she's trying to show me until I notice a tan line around her finger, where her ring should be. Her ring! You gave it to Layla? You want to spar me from this fight? Just like you, I had to make a deal with her so she wouldn't take matters into her own hands. She knows that she can't use the ring unless I break my bond with it. I told her if I think I couldn't handle it, I would let her step in. But she doesn't know the fight is happening tonight. I was going to keep her out of it. Don't think she can handle it? She's my student, my Layla. I've raised her past being the scariest little girl afraid of heights and monsters. Every punch she throws gives me a bit of courage. Every beat of her sweat is just a tiny bit of doubt leaving her. She'll be incredible, way better than I ever was. She's ready. I just don't know if I am. What do you want me to do? Help me make a choice that I can't make myself. If I call her, I want you to judge the situation that we are in and decide what to do. You sure she's ready for something like this? I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but your power isn't easy to use. It took you a while to get good with it. Oh, yeah. My confidence was a bit flickering, a little candle as a kid. I didn't have the best upbringing for my sort of power. Even with Dio's help, it took me years to get to where she's starting. Comparing her to me, she's a roaring fire built on a stronger foundation of confidence. Confidence that comes from technique, love, and trust. And you're okay with this? Making this choice? Being in charge of the Centiles is one thing, but we're talking about Layla here. Boss, I trust you. I taught her how to fight, and you could show her how to lead. This is our moment to raise a better magical girl. The kind we wish we could have been for the start. But again, it's an option. I'm gonna fight as hard as I'm allowed. I'll go the distance, but if you say the word, we'll make the switch. Maybe we're lucky there won't be a fight, huh? If I need to call her, what do I do? That's easy, you just have to shout one word, and she'll get the message. Which is... freestyle! That's pretty cute that she has a freestyle. Let's go. I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna call her. They climb the stairway of Glamour Pop headquarters up the roof level. Just as we predicted, there's no sign of any New Year's Eve party, like Annalie had told Ara. Even security had been sent home, so Keiichi had to pick some more locks. They should reach the top and push open the door to find. In the distance, I see a dark figure standing by the edge. You turn around after the stairway door slams closed. Shit, that's definitely... Oh, you came, Ara! Annalie, you fucking... quite rude of you to bring some many unannounced guests. Should appreciate a call at least. No matter, the more the merrier. Tonight's a cause for celebration. Annalie, cut the crap. We're here to put a stop to this once and for all. Oh, really? Are you a little too late for that? Sentimentality has already made its mark. The dear residents of Diamond Cove have already fallen hook, line, and sinker. And when the clock strikes midnight, it will release to the world via the internet. Our retail stores and warehouses are chock full of stuff. Instead of handling that, you've chosen to confront me? It goes to show you really are a bunch of washed-up has-beens. Better than being a scammer. Yeah, honestly, says the lady wrote to get gossip for Magical Girls. Got her ass. I was simply gathering information on you all. And truthfully, the more I learned, the more pathetic you all looked. Saw every little success and failure you led your squad into Starlight. Excuse me? It's no wonder you all drifted apart. Inevitable with such mediocre leadership. Anyway, I'm disappointed none of you chose to wear the product tonight. Don't you think that's a little disrespectful after all the work I did? Make it devitalizes us and suppresses our powers? No thanks. You mean this right here? Miranda pulls out the metallic concealer. She imbues it with her stardust magic. It wasn't a burst of fireworks. Her magic is back to being as bright as ever. Black magic inside the concealer's case escapes in a wisp of smoke that accelerates and rushes straight toward Annalie. Not suppressing. To be more specific, it's draining your powers. Annalie puts out a hand, and the wisp of dark magic is sucked into her fingers. And all the energy it takes, magical or otherwise, goes back to yours truly. That must have been how she had so much power to impute the makeup line. Her plan was cynical. It's built herself up through the makeup. Please, Annalie, I just want to know why. Why use us like this? Why throw our home into chaos? Was it all just for the money? Annalie looks me dead in the eye. She seems to be considering something. Lost, was it? A word of advice. There's no life after magic. What? All we have is our glory days, where we were on top of the world. We did our best to use magic for the sake of others. Shoving all them physical and mental tolls away in a little box, promising you'll deal with it another day, till it comes tumbling out. What is she talking about? Who is we? And once that's all over, well, you already know. We fought for a peaceful, happy life as an average citizen, a normal life. But what we get instead is a thankless, futile day job, nightmares of the trauma we endured on the battlefield. And nobody really understands just how much of your childhood you sacrifice for the betterment of others. As a normal person, you come face to face with monsters that are far, far worse than the ones you fight as a magical girl. Abusive bosses, corrupt politicians, all sorts of malcontents who'd like nothing more to drag you down. People that will chew you up and spit you out at the first sign of weakness. All you can do is learn how to play their game. Annalie? Can't say I don't see your point, but... yeah, what about your magic friends? Don't you have any former teammates you can rely on? What about your magical girl group? Annalie looks rattled at this. Excuse me? They're gone. 2 of them have moved on completely. And the other is buried 6 feet underground. Annalie lets out a bitter sigh. Stop trying to convince me out of this. I'm not slowing down my plans for the likes of you. After your defeat, I'm taking the money and escaping the city. It's funny, I dedicated half my life to climbing the ranks of this company, but frankly, I don't give a damn if Glamour Pop sinks after this. This loathsome city could burn down too, for all I care. Actually, it'd be better off that way. Enough. No matter your reasons, we're here to stop you. Trust me, we'll escape from the city. Honestly, yeah. As it stands, you're just as despicable as the people you described. Huh. I never said otherwise. Fine then. If a fight's what you want, a fight is what you'll get. Suddenly magical energy crackles all around Annalie. Atmosphere tingles with power, amplifying as her powers rise. And then Annalie is not Annalie anymore. No more debate. No more magical girls. Your time is over. Midnight Lady. Fuck, look at her. Oh my god. I just... Watching horror as midnight strikes. Oh, we're in a battle. A talk. Oh, we could do it. We could talk. What should I say? I could say freestyle, right? I didn't know we could actually say words. Magical girl? That's kind of insane that we could say that. Avocado. Doesn't care what you have to say. Look at her, she's all flustered! More special moves. Solar Sway. Power up Rising Sun for next turn. Gain MP. Yeah, we'll power up that. Sways back and forth to evade and build up power. Special. Taunt Midnight Lady 100 MP. Shield a member. Focus. Yeah, we're gonna do that for Soul. It's pretty cool that we have like an RPG fight going on. Special. See here, lower enemy's defense, lower enemy's attack. Okay. He signs off key at Midnight Lady. Defense has decreased. Special. Raises team basic attack. Hell yeah. Yo, soy. Gets a new constellation with its magic. The team's basic attack damage has increased. Okay. Is that all? You're a disgrace to magical girls. This dark dissension. The 75 damage to Sentinel Nova. Nova? Okay. What are the specials? Self-love, heal yourself, heal other member, and then gain. We don't need to heal right away, but what was her team called? Life After Magic Team, I guess. Because I want to put her team name in there and see if she knows that. And we could also just put in freestyle as a thing. I think that would work too. Anna Lee. Dark Magical Girl. Fruit Fatale, that's the one. So we're gonna put in Fruit Fatale. Fruit Fatale. Stop, what's wrong with you? Oh! Oh, she knows that shit. She knows Fruit Fatale. She knows! Okay. Rising Uppercut. Let's go, baby. Good amount of damage. We're gonna focus so we can do full bodyguard. Okay, special. Lower enemy attack. Let's see here. And then raise basic attack. I guess we could just focus. Midnight Lady is too stunned by what Starlight Sentinel said. She doesn't do anything. Fruit Fatale? I think, like, I honestly, do I just keep saying it? Fruit Fatale? I'm just gonna keep saying it. It won't work twice. Doesn't care about what you say. Okay, so instead, what are her teammates' name? I just don't know her teammate's name. Strawberry Asori. There we go. So that's the things that we were supposed to, like, remember and stuff. But, like, that's how I want to do it. So what if we guard... Special, bodyguard. Special, lower enemy attack. And then just have her guard. Let's see you survive this. Cool, takes no damage. Let's go, baby. Talk. What is the name? The villains in Southern Moon are the most relatable for me. Yeah, that's valid. Strawberry Sayori. Has a long ass name. Can we just... No, we can't. Strawberry Sayori. Is that the full name? Sayori, yeah. Where did you hear that name? That's it! I should say more Fruit Fatale members' name to weaken her! Oh, shoot. What were the other names? Oh shit, I was recording Alex Jones' voice meme, making dinner I miss so much. You're fighting the capitalism now? Hell yeah, yeah, I am. Of course you were doing the Alex Jones meme, Nikki. You can say that for all evil ladies. Yeah, 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 yeah. Focus then. Special, focus. So, if we could do this, if we could just say the other names, is too stunned by what Starlight Sentinel said. She doesn't do anything. So I just need to remember the other names. Cause like, I just don't remember their names, but I remember this shit. You know? Like, clearly, like, she's, like, obsessive in the sense that, like, she wants to, like, have names. No, what is this shit? Not fucking One Piece, you bitch ass. We'll tell life after death. No, not life after magic. I just don't remember the names. What are the other names? I don't remember. Like, these should be somewhere, right? They should be somewhere here. That's not it. Characters in life. No, not it. I'm trying to remember the names. Because it's like strawberry and avocado, but I had to say the full name. It's not just blank that. It's like avocado and banana something. Banana then. No! Fruit Fatale. Life after magic. I just... Oh, I'm so close. That's not it. That's not fucking it. You dickwad. Okay, let's just do life after magic. Sure, walkthrough. That's fine. Because, like, I know that's what I'm supposed to do. I just don't remember the fucking names. And if I knew, I would have just remembered that shit. Let's see here. Oh, we have to call freestyle. There's a second where Jackie looks unready for what's about to happen, but she stills herself and closes her eyes. You trust me and severe my bond of the ring. Jackie's light dims and the last of her powers fades away, but from behind, a new light brightens the rooftop as Layla comes in, roaring with magic and ready to go. Get your hands off my sister, you old hag! Featherweight. What are you doing here? What the? Why are you here? Who's this kid? Wait, Jackie has a sister? I should run this by the team. Too late now. Jackie has left the party. Layla has joined the party. Let Layla join the final battle. Yeah, we do. Ultra Erupting Star Blast Punch. It's Ultra Uppercut. Damn! 301 damage? There's a YouTube. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this, because apparently that's how you get it. Let's shield soul. She's doing shit. She's like just like getting that shit down. And I have a chance to do this later, honestly. I just am aware of it, and I technically don't know the name, so I'll take the one that I got, actually. It's just how it is. Oh! Everybody be on your guard. Oh no, that's not good. So, what if we tell her another one? I just forgot her name. Like, that's literally it. I'm so annoyed because I want to know the name. Warrior Lord, nothing there. Okay. I'm looking at like the Steam guides trying to find this shit. Character routes. That is really cool that they just have a talk ability and to like to do that shit. What should I say? Avocado something. That's all I remember. Banana Marie, I think. Yeah, where did you hear that name? Oh, let's go. I got her ass. Yeah, I don't remember the other names. We are beating your ass though with this little girl here. We did it. Midnight Lady falls to her knees, and with a flash of light, she turns back to Annalie. We did it? My whole body is brimming with adrenaline for the fight, but I've reached my limit. The sentinels are gathered around me, looking just as spent. Annalie collapses onto the pavement, looking worse for wear. You insolent! Goodness, you're a powerful punch, aren't you? And now she's fucking dead. She's not! She's right here! Either way, it doesn't matter. You've won. Congratulations. Spending all the power I've collected through the makeup dealing with you all. Truth be told, this whole plan was a total gamble. I'm not surprised it didn't work out. Annalie, shakily picks herself up from the ground, turning to her face up with a smirk. I have a great energy management, even though it's my power. Maybe that's why I was always such an unremarkable magical girl. Even still, I'm disappointed I lost to a bunch of brats. It was sweet watching you all band together to defeat me, despite your differences. So sweet I could gag. But I admit it made me a little jealous too. It's over, Annalie. We're turning you in. The makeup's being destroyed too. Annalie dismisses me with a wave of her hand. The makeup issue's already been fixed. That's what you're worried about. No longer imbued with my powers, I used it all a little tussle. I see. It's really over then? I can't help but fall to the ground in relief. I'm on the same level as Annalie now. Starlight. No, lost. Sentinels are a bunch of arrogant, meddling idiots who think they could get away with living normal lives, despite having powers. Make no mistake, I despise them, as much as I despise you at this moment. She sweeps her healed bangs out of her face and looks away. But they're your idiots. So do me a favor, so that this whole nightmare isn't for naught, and keep them close. Protect them, like I wish I could have protected her. Annalie? I promise I will. Annalie seems satisfied with this answer, but finally lets exhaustion take over. She falls to the ground and knocked into a deep sleep. Out of her hand tumbles a tiny, worn-looking charm. The plastic key chain modeled after Strawberry Story. From Fruit Fatale. Let's go, baby! I turn to the Sentinels. I'm making a promise with our bad guy. You've always been a major softie. Hey, speak for yourself before you call Lost out. I didn't even want to fight her in the first place. I'm proud of us, although Annalie sure had the last say. I'm glad to hear you vow to keep us close, Lost. What did I miss my close-up? Alistair, you can talk again? He talks too? Our little dude is back in action. Well, it wasn't my fault. It was you that couldn't understand me, nya. Know how that feels with this spot. Alistair shakes his head in disapproval. Just count yourselves lucky that I stopped Solari before he blew up an entire warehouse full of makeup. Yeah, I forgot I sent him off to do that. Yes, you did all right without my sage advice, but if only you had heard the genius plan I had come up with these days ago. For all years now, what was it? Well, it doesn't matter now, does it? Called your bluff. Ron shares a laugh and gives Alistair a lot of pets. After taking a moment to recover, the Sentinels move to take an unconscious Annalie downstairs. Hey, she's lighter than she looks. Really? Surprising. I figured she'd be heavy, considering how full of it she is. She played us, beat the crap out of us, and probably ruined her image as Sentinels forever. But I was kind of moved by what she had to say in the end. Boss, are you coming? I nod, but instead of joining them, I feel something swell in my chest. And I realized that I want nothing more than to share this moment with someone. I decided to go for it. It's now or never. I call out to Jackie, can you hang back? I'd like to talk. Sure. Let me just get our midnight lady downstairs. Leela nudges Jackie on her bad side, causing her to wince. Oh dang, you're still hurt, aren't you? It's not that bad. Wait, you hurt yourself? Is that why Featherweight over here is covered for you? You overdid it again. You overdid it again, didn't you? Yep, she totally did. Now shush. Go let Starlight check that out. Oh, yeah, you're right. I am feeling a bit sore. Jackie passes Annalie between KG and Miranda. We're awkwardly trying to find a good way to hold her. That's even more comical when Layla added to the mix. When it's finally just the two of us, it feels like all my stress and worry that's been built up for this day is deflating. Learn to breathe at last. I guess she does like you. I guess so. You alright, Jackie? I just can't believe it's finally over. Yeah? You look a little anxious for someone who just helped save the world. Can't hide anything from you, can I? Nope. So don't even try. Philip, what's wrong? I just wasn't expecting we'd be fighting the ex-magical girl tonight. You know, Annalie turned out, has me thinking a lot about Layla. I just hope what I have to give her as a mentor is gonna be enough. Can't think of a better hands for her to be in. Besides, I'm pretty sure what Layla is going to go through will be far cry from Annalie's situation. I hope so. This lifestyle can be draining, if you let it take control. She'll handle being a magical girl just fine. But what about being a teenager? I just dropped a door on my foot. Why? Why'd you drop a door on your foot? Hex, be better about this. Don't hurt yourself. She still needs a life outside of magic to ground her, and she needs to find her own limits. That's a balance I'm realizing I still haven't found yet. Becky rolls her stiff arm and winces to make a point. I don't think you're going to be the one to steer her from every obstacle she'll run into. Doesn't sound very healthy. It's going to be up to Layla to make her own choices. In the end, all you could do is be there for her. If she needs you, and maybe learn to put a little faith in yourself. That what you're doing is enough. And that's beautifully said. Who are you, and what did you do to my loss? It's still me, dummy. Just repeating what I've learned since I've come back. Have you never dropped a door on your foot while attempting to do housework? No! No, I haven't, because I'm careful about things, Hex. Jeez. Also, why would I do housework? That is clearly men's work. Being too overbearing did a lot of damage to the team. And in the end, I wasn't there for you in the ways you needed me the most. As a leader and as a friend. That's the balance I'm still trying to find. Oh, Lost. I think you're finding it. I really enjoy my time with you. I see the effort you're putting in. What you're doing is enough. You're right. I'm gonna have to trust that she'll figure out what's best for her. Just like I'll learn what's best for me. Even family can't tell you what that is. Yeah, at least you don't have to do this alone. But are you saying you want to help me raise Layla? Well, I mean, that wouldn't be so bad, right? I think we made a great team. Maybe together we could even combine and become one fully functional. Oh? Or maybe not fully functioning, I just remembered I'm currently jobless. You can always work with me at the Golden Glove. Being a personal trainer is more your thing than mine. No, nothing like that. He has been talking about getting some help for the paperwork side of things. That's how much I hate it, and it's only getting harder on him. So it would be a real big help for us. And that sounds pretty great, but are you sure? Bethel doesn't seem to hire many people. Yeah, he's always fickle about bringing in new blood. He's pretty set on trying to keep it a family business. But I know he wouldn't have any issues with you. You were there for me from the very beginning. You're as family as it gets. That's sweet of you to say. I meant what I said, Lost. You need help. I'll hold your hand through any problem. You're my friend, but also, I love you. I hope that's okay. That's how I feel. And you know, none of my helping is like depending on an answer or anything. Tell the princess you love her! Ah! Take the lead. Take the lead. No, we tell our princess that we love her too. I love you too, princess. Lost? Yeah? Can I kiss you? Thought you never asked. Smiling, Jackie slides a hand on my hip and leans in but pauses, letting the moment sink in. With her other hand in mine, we looked like we were ready to dance the night away. Maybe it was her warmth or the lovely scent of orange blossoms begging me on, but I didn't have the patience to wait. I met her the rest of the way for my promised kiss. When I felt that hot line with that contagious grin of hers on my lips, I started to feel like maybe she was wanting me to lose my patience a little bit. The tease. Finally! How long you been standing there? Long enough to know I'd probably be seeing Starlight more, Princess Coach Martinez. Jackie groans when she hears Layla's newfound teasing ammo. Seeing seems like having a girlfriend isn't going to let her escape from her sisterly torment. Not that I'm complaining. Starlight and I are besties now, right? Are we? And because we're such good friends, you can teach me more about managing a team. At last, my time has finally come. Sure, I'll share the first rule about managing a team. Bring snacks. Easier to talk to people with full bellies than they're hungry. Oh my god, it's so true though. Like, dead ass. If you want people to listen to you, feeding them is like the optimal way to do so. It just is. It's so funny. I pull out one of the few candy bars I took with me, just in case of emergencies such as this. Always pays to be prepared. Lila takes the treat and minding my sage-like wisdom as she starts to dig in. Second rule, tell people when they did a good job. Like you. You were incredible out there, Layla. Yeah? Was I as good as Jackie? Jackie lowers herself to meet Layla eye to eye. As good as me, kid. You're my hero. The two sisters embrace each other in a hug, both finding satisfaction in each other's approval. I swore the dawn came early with how bright Layla's smile is. When they stop, Layla takes Jackie's hand. They start to leave. With a glance my way, she decides to quickly finish her candy to free her other hand so could take my own. She does like me. Sensing my reaction, Jackie giggles. Come on, let's go home. Woo! We got the girl, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Miranda wastes no time getting right back to work. I visited her at the workshop a few days after the fight. She seems brighter and more energized than usual. She tells me that she's happy she said goodbye to Sentinel Nova and has reclaimed her magic as her own. A part of her and her work, her new pieces gain major popularity with her unique Stardust glow, and eventually she makes enough to start her own shop. where she exclusively creates and sells her own design. She gets her own staff of loyal woodworkers, and I can tell they look up to her immensely. Work keeps her busy, but we find time to catch up every once in a while. Then things got a little quiet. Years later, I get an invitation at my door to an art gallery event. I decided to go on a whim, and I'm so glad I did. It's filled with a one-of-a-kind wood carving done by Miranda. As the night goes on, a piece would combust into a bright and dazzling display of fireworks. Her magic at work, she was kept busy by fans and reporters most of the night, but I know she saw me. At the end of the night, she brings over a spare champagne bottle. We talk until the gallery owners kick us out. It's so clear to me why the stars picked her as the emissary with her light and power. The night sky is brighter for it. Ara continues her idol career. She goes to become one of the most successful idols of all time. Can't go anywhere without hearing her song on the radio, and she even scores a role in a TV drama. She's a terrible actress, but Alistair and I watch every new episode together anyways. We don't get her to see her very often, but we're happy to see her succeed. It's almost suspicious how well she did for herself, honestly. And one day she vanishes. No one knows where she's gone to, and no one has heard a word from her. Even the Sentinels. We all worry about her, and I hope she's okay, wherever she is. Oh, we didn't become friends with her. Liz heard about the Battle of Annalee on TV. She knows it wasn't the real story, but doesn't ask what happened. Our Glamour Pop location burned down. We're both transferred to different stores. Sadly, I never really got to make up for that day at the school when I turned her away from the Sentinels. The distance physically and emotionally between us grows. We drift apart. Later, I see her on TV tied to a tree fighting deforestation. It's nice to see her she found her place in the fight, but I feel a pang in my heart all the same. Whenever I hear the hoot of an owl, I always feel a little lonely. KG disappeared again, but this time let us know where they were going. This spring they set off on a road trip across North and South America, taking the western coast all the way to southern Chile. I was certain it was our final goodbye. KG, always being one to resist expectations, turned up to my doorstep almost a year later. They took me out for a drink and recounted their adventures, and at the end of the night, KG suddenly placed something in my hand. It was a mixtape labeled Songs for Saving the World. They hated their powers for years, but protecting me from Annalee's challenged those old feelings. All that time on the road helped them make peace with it. We still see each other regularly as friends, mostly for tech support. But I'm glad that if trouble ever stirs up again, I can rely on KG and the renewed sense of purpose. Our girl! True to her words, Jackie got me a job at her gym. It doesn't take long for me to get good at it, thanks to Mr. Martinez. Unsurprisingly, he's a good teacher and even thinks I have a good head for this management stuff. How well Jackie and I run the place, he thinks he might feel comfortable retiring sooner than he planned. Speaking of sooner than planned, it didn't take long for us to move in together. I kinda expected we might have wanted more time apart from one another, to really work and spend our free time together, but no, I never thought I'd say this, but for once in my life, going home ended up being the worst part of the day. If we ever need the space or to air anything out, the park was always there for us. Oh, it's cute. As for Layla, Jackie had run her through all sorts of new drills to get her prepared. I even got to help by sharing my leadership experience and healing her when she needed the aid. Now she's a part of her own group called the Space Buns. She wanted to inherit the spirit of the Sentinels, but not the name. I can't say that I'm too surprised. She's becoming a lot more independent lately. Jackie still worries about her, but last night we came up with a great idea to help with that, and to possibly give a little back to the magic community. We're thinking about holding on after-hours work sessions for ex-magical girls and former villains alike. A place where we could build a community with one another. We could share stories and advice in place where we could work out our frustrations and get fit. That's just an idea. One will spend more time working together. For now, I'm more interested in tonight. Jackie's taking me to my favorite restaurant for our anniversary. I have a sneaky suspicion the wedding ring size budget she thought I wouldn't notice might be put to good use. Fingers crossed. Let's go! We get married! Let's go! Thanks for playing. Yay! New game plus unlock and a Lee story. Let's go! That was cute! That was so cute! I'm so happy. That made me really happy. Honestly, I did not expect the game to be as queer as it was. I really, really did not. But I'm happy I played it, finally. It took so long to do that shit, and just... Oh, it feels so good. But that being said, though, I think it's good enough a time as any to go ahead and end the stream for today. So I will be rating somebody else, I believe. Yes. We're going to go ahead and raid Kara. She's a lovely person, and she's currently playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Or at least that's what it says on Twitch, suffice to say. So with all that being said, thank you for coming, Nikki, Reese, and Hex, and shoot, there's so many people here. Like Cold Winter was here too. Like, there's a lot of people. I'm very happy. Anybody else that's here that didn't say anything, lurkers and whatnot. But yeah, thank you all so much for being here. And yeah, please go say hi to Kara. She's pretty great. So until then, folks, thank you for watching. Sayonara. Bye bye.